Hey, welcome to Tales from the Dark Side. We're still missing we're still missing Jedi, so he'll be back. JJ's running late, but we'll get him in a minute. We actually are going to add a couple new things here. I know the chat's going crazy. We're going to start the intro, and after we do the intro, we'll talk about what's on the show. We might have some fun things going on. So, Pete, if you could run the intro.
Well, first we need to be in the right room.
Oh
we can't run the intro because we were in the wrong room. Now we're in the dark side room. We are on the TAC Show. That's not going to go. But I'm running it.
All right.
No. Okay, luckily we all. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? We've got Pete, Dom. Say hi, Dom. Then we're having JJ, as I said earlier. But real quickly, this week for what we're doing, we don't have good intros because Jedi is one more week out. He'll be coming back next week. He's perfectly fine now. He's feeling better. Everything's great with him. He's just off to work. So, what we have this week, we have one comic that wasn't that great. We'll review it. We also have got, holy crap, our opinion on 80 covers, I guess, that we're going to do in the next week's stuff. Do some FOC stuff like we normally do. But besides that, we have one of our friends of the show decided to send in a suggestion, and then quite after it, some other website stole it. As we got it together,
vehicles though. They have different.
But I do want to give I want to give Lewis a shout out real quickly, because Lewis 2 weeks ago, friend of the channel, friend of the show, friend of ours, a Dark Side guy. He decided to say, "Hey Marco, why don't you guys rank ships? It would be fun." Gave us a list of 17, and we usually have our list a week before. So I said, "Okay, cool, sounds good. Next week we'll do it." In the meantime, some crappy website apparently stole it and did top 10, but we've got like 19 ships, so it's better. 19 is better than 10 is all I'm going to say about that. So
we have 18. We have 18.
Oh, 18. Sorry, we cut one.
But they did some crap. They did the new stuff. They did sequel ships.
Like, I didn't even watch what they did.
We're not doing sequels. I just heard. I wanted to look at their list.
Okay, well, I did not look.
Better.
Spoiler, I didn't look. What I'm saying is thank you, Lewis. Lewis has given this to us, this list. It's good to see that people are still copying. All these content creators are coming here to get their content to copy. Thank you very much. Number two.
You do have one stinker in there, though.
Since
also one stinker in there. We'll get there, but there's one. I'm like, oh.
Also, we're going to bring 5 for 5 over here for those people that watch the TAC Show. We moved 5 for 5 to 10 for 10. And because it was just becoming too much, 5 for 5 was really turning into 7 for 5. So we're gonna do 5 for 5 Star Wars comments, and we're gonna kind of just check the market out. You guys liked that a couple weeks ago when we were looking at some books and stuff like that, and kind of talking about how the market did. Now we'll try to keep it to a 5-minute span, maybe cut it up, do what we do with that. Number 3, our man Steve Horn. We haven't done a Mad Libs in a long time. I was just talking to Steve the other day from My Bargain Comics, so out of respect to him, I said, "Yo, man, I want to do a Star Wars." Ad Libs, he said, "Sure." Yep. So we got the Star Wars Mad Libs. We'll be doing that. So make sure you're staying in the chat to participate in that. He will be eating the Maryland version of Italian ice, which is called a snowball. I thought a snowball was something else, something like in the movie Kids. So I was like, "You're eating no?" And then he's like, "It's an Italian ice in Maryland." I go, "Hey, they should change the name. They should change the name." No, they should change the name on that one. But let's say hi. Hey, no spoiler talks of a movie in the chat. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with all non-Star Wars movies next week. That goes for you, Darth Lopez. I will mute you. Tommy, good to see you in the replay, man. Cheers. Thank you very much. Have a good show, guys. We will catch you later. Eric, good to see you. I called back. We didn't record, me and Eric. I'll get to it soon. Good evening, Rodney. Sorry to hear that you had to spend your time. Oh, no. You should enjoy spending time with the family. But if they killed you, okay. Ed, great to say hi. Thank you for saying hi for the algorithm. BK, I'm here to see how far Marcus sold out for Disney with his... No, this is Star Wars, not Love and Thunder. All right, Rog Show. I will tell you, there's a lot of interesting... I will tell you, we voted to put Chesapeake back in charge of the... he's got 3 more year contract for Disney, so good for him. Keep making me money. I don't know if we have that in the news or not. If not, we'll add it to TAC. What's up, animals? Joe, what do we... Oh,
Mr. Belvedere.
Is that Mr. Belvedere?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere. Hey, Joe, I gotta do it too, man. Like, you're showing me all this stuff. So this is the problem. This year, the Sugar Snap Peas all got hit up by this family of chipmunks, and I got 2 of them. I gotta get the 3rd one, if you know what I mean. Like, they're done. But They tore up all those. My string beans, I have one string bean plant left. My raspberries are killing it. 120 in the last 2 days. I'll take pictures and send them to you. If you aren't following Joe, he does a lot of good gardening pictures. He's got some good cukes in there. His sugar snap peas are looking tight. Enjoyed it. And he's also got some good comic books in between. So there you go. Wayseeker. This is a deal. We were asked by Jedi to wait one more week to review it. I will tell you this. I am having the hardest time reading this book because it's boring.
I just picked up the book.
Yeah, I haven't started yet because I had some issues with my phone.
I just don't know. I just don't
get audio.
This is the first time I've picked up a Star Wars book and just read through the first 3 chapters and go, what am I reading? I really don't care. Like, I just don't care to hear this story. Like, I don't know why. I mean, I just don't care, but I'm going to trudge through it. I'll get it done. Jedi gave us an extra week. So I kind of just went fishing instead. Like, that's what I did. And, so you can't read books in water.
Well, Ruben did say we get a little bit about that Goonie knife. So
yeah, I know.
Gotta have that
Blaze, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, Dwayne? It's hard, long read. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so you saw it. Yeah, dude. I mean, you know what's the sad part about it? I guess we can talk about it before we get into news and stuff. But the sad part about that new book that came out, and I hate it. It's not the writer's fault, but like, you gave us all this fire with the High Republic, right? Like, we came from all brand new concepts, all brand new worlds, like a little bit of back stuff, but like enough that it was cool. And then you gave us the backstory of Rey. It's not even Han Solo and a Lando story. It's a Luke and Lando story that we really know tailors out to nothing. Like, we kind of know the outcome already, right? And it's like, oh wow, we're really spending a whole chapter explaining on how junky the ship is. That what are we doing here, guys? Like, it seems like a lot of filler. It seems like a filler book, unfortunately.
It's trying to fill in some gap stuff.
It's not filling. It's filling. No, it's filling. It's bullshit. It's like, you know what it is, Dom? You know, the people that are like, oh, my dad did the 3-on 3-off in Japan for the motor companies when I was younger. Yeah. So for like 8 years, he did that. So we'd always be going out to dinner and whatever. And I didn't know this till later on, but like, not everybody ate sushi all the time. They ate stuff, but it wasn't really sushi. And I also didn't know that people use soy sauce. And this is what they always say. Like, that book's like people who say they love sushi, but then they take a ton of wasabi and soy sauce and hammer that rice ball with this much fish. They're like, oh, I love sushi. And they fucking hammer that in there. And then they eat it. It's a sabi rice ball of wasabi and soy sauce. And they're like, damn, I really love sushi.
Like salt. Like, the soy sauce I can do without. Wasabi,
I love soy sauce.
No, you don't. You like wasabi. And fucking soy sauce. But
you know what?
That's what this book is. This book is a bunch of fucking wasabi and soy sauce. It's like, yo, shit, dude. I don't
look. You know what? Like I said, the stories. I understand that we get all this new stuff with the High Republic, but now they're backtracking, like all these stories. Is it irrelevant now? We all know. Like we all know what the outcome's going to be, even with the shows they're putting on Disney Plus, all leading.
Oh, Dom, I thought you were going to tell us why you didn't like soy sauce. I was more interested.
No, I don't like soy sauce.
It's salt. If you put a bunch of headaches.
I like the wasabi.
No, he meant. Oh, hey, Dom, my man, Ricky, the place I took you to, that sushi joint. My man's like, hey, where's your buddy at? I haven't seen him in a while. I said, oh, October he might come back. I just saw him in the Japanese store the other day.
Yeah, we're going. October, right? Is the next Motor City?
Yeah, October. He's like, oh yeah. Him and his wife. I said, yeah. I said they'll come back around. They're from New York, and he's like, oh, very good. He's like, do you want food tonight? I was like, not tonight, man. But
that sushi was good.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's dope, dude.
No, it's kind of funny. I wanted Philadelphia rolls because you go to a legit sushi place just for Philadelphia roll. That's me.
Yeah. I mean, but whatever he does there is all good. He makes some good stuff.
They make it with whiz wit. What's in this? Philly roll?
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese. Yeah, it's a weird thing out here. Yeah. They do. That's what I'm saying. Like, people, no offense, people who do Philly. Yeah, I love sushi. Give me the California, the Philly cheese roll.
I just love that. I don't know, just the cream cheese and salmon.
Hey, Jedi.
Like bagels and
Jedi's here. Hey, Jedi. Oh, Las Vegas roll. Yeah, Anthony. We're talking about
what is going on.
I thought you weren't going to make it. I put the IG post like, no Jedi.
I just got in, and I was like, I was trying to time it so that because I don't have any intros. So
that's what you're doing. You're skipping out on your job. Okay, I see how you do that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have any intros, so let me wait till Marco gets that knocked out, and then I'll
Yeah, Dwayne, that's what I'm talking about. That's what this book is. That book is a soaked soy. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Hey, I saw you guys were talking about you're talking about this book,
Yeah.
Shadow of the Sith. So I have
Yeah,
started
sort
it,
of.
and
Yeah.
I've started it, and I kind of agree with what I've heard you guys talking about so far. Is there's kind of like 4 parts of this book so far, and at some point they're going to come together, right towards the end
Right.
or whatever.
Right.
3 of the 4 parts I'm kind of like digging, but there's one part, man. It's just I just can't get into this one part, and I don't want to go into spoilers because I think we're going to cover it.
Yeah,
next week,
we'll do it all next
There's
week.
one section, one of those 4, I'm just like
But the only problem
dragging me
with
through.
all of it is like some of it, like if you is that book. Oh damn, my back just cramped. I should have pulled it down. There's a book somewhere over there. It's one of those big ones that came out after like the Last Jedi, or it came after one of the movies, the last movie, whatever the last movie was. It came out, and it was all the stuff that was supposed to be in the movie that they cut out or was like proposed or pitched. If you read that book, like half the stuff that got cut out and that didn't show up is in this novel. So it's like it's retread, right? Like, which I mean, I get it. Not everybody reads everything.
Yeah,
So
they're filling gaps. That's what they're. I mean, that's
I know,
what
but
it is.
it's like
Love it or hate it, that's what they're doing.
I get it, but like that's what those books are for. Those like after the movie books are for that to fill the gap. So they already did that, and now they're redoing. They're like, oh yeah, well we're just gonna add.
Ochi might have found his medium because it wasn't comics, obviously, but so far Ochi has not been a buffoon.
Yeah,
but I'm only like I don't know.
Well, no.
15% done with it yet.
Even in that book, he's not a buffoon. Like in that book, he's way better than the comics, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he still ends up dying in the desert and leaving the.
It's not a high bar though.
No.
Yeah. Easy bar to clear. Yep.
What's going on, Astro? Astro's got a new book. Make sure you're following him. What was that? Clone Wars? Was that what you did? Rex? Oh, I like that one.
Astro, I still have to pick up
It's a Jedi.
from Astro. I got a book that Astro did, a Boba Fett book that I still have to
Oh, nice.
pick up from.
All right. Cool. Pete, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I thought you were done, and then you said, and then you had to pick it up. But Pete, if you could start we've wasted enough time with talking about books we're not going to review. Maybe we should get into like the news.
You want to do the news? I don't know if you want to wait because it's JJ's news, but then JJ's still not here yet. But I guess I can kind of.
Thank you for showing up, Jedi. Good to have you back.
But still, we'll run it for him. We're gonna run the thing. This is JJ's news. I just put JJ's news in my format. So this is
nice.
The week in Star Wars. First up, we've got an official poster debut for this Light and Magic trailer. I guess it's a little documentary on Disney Plus that's coming. Going to tell us a story of the old stuff, the old designs.
That's really awesome.
Could be cool. Like this kind of stuff, I do like watching.
Yeah, you know that Kickstarter book we talked about that got funded. Like that's like this type of stuff, and it really is. It's cool.
Yeah, the guy who shot Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I like that. If you guys seen my Instagram, I have a blueprint design on my little corner bar now, thanks to my wife picking up the little wallpaper to put in. I got a lot of extra of that paper, so if you guys need anything wallpapered with some Star Wars blueprints, let me know.
Well,
I got a lot extra. But moving on, in a funny little bit of tidbit news, I know you guys were talking about Thor in the comments, but Thor director Taika Waititi forgot that Natalie Portman was actually in Star Wars when they had a conversation about it.
I really like after last week where the guy who said like, yeah, Obi-Wan was going to be a 3-part, but that's the same guy that also said that he never watched like half the 3/4 of the Star Wars stuff. Like he's like, I didn't watch the original trilogy. I didn't watch the new stuff. I didn't watch the clone, I didn't watch any of the Clone Wars. I didn't watch anything that Dave did. You're like, yet you're talking about how Obi was going to be a trilogy. Like, what are you talking?
Don't forget about that one. We didn't include that because that's
but I know that, but now this guy doesn't know that how do you forget that?
I think it's just you forget. Here's the conversation as it plays out. So she asked him what he's up to next, and he's like, oh, I'm trying to work on that Star Wars thing. You ever wanted to be in a Star Wars movie? And then she's like, I've been in Star Wars movies. And I forgot about those ones. Because
this guy should not. No. Time out. Like that's where you get failed. You fail out of class. That's not a hard question.
Look,
I
He's
bet
gonna
Daisy
know
Ridley
that
gets that a
one.
lot too.
Probably get that one right. Know that she actually was in Star Wars. So like, I mean, it ain't a hard question to pass.
you see,
know what I
and
mean?
that's why the trolls come out for Star Wars, because when you have people that's supposed to be directing Star Wars movies and situations like this happen, and people like Disney has no idea about what they're doing, the directors they're getting, and that's the problem. Taika Waititi, whatever the situation was, but for stuff like that to come out, that's why the fandom is the way it is. You forget that Natalie Portman was in a Star Wars.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. You can't do you can't
Is
you can't do that.
is Ruben watching? Because I just said I bet Daisy Ridley gets that a lot too.
She might. Well, I don't think it's so much about that. I think it was more of she's asking. They're working together now. She's like, "What are you doing next?" And he's like, "I'm doing Star Wars." I think kind of teasing and hinting, "Hey, you want to be in this?" Not thinking like, "Oh, she's already been in Star Wars," because he's not going to be writing or doing anything with that era.
Yeah.
Joe, I think at the end it kind of shows that he was trying to joke about that, like, oh, I forgot.
He probably thought it was Kira. What's her name? What's her name? Marco.
Knightley.
Kira,
Yeah, it's Sabe.
Knightley. He probably thought it was Kira Knightley.
I thought it was Sabe.
Sabe.
Kira Knightley. That was just Jedi trying to do a Kira Knightley plug so that JJ can then.
Yeah, well, JJ's not here yet.
Yeah.
I know. It wouldn't wait though. It was going to go stale. I had to throw it in there.
That's true. That is true. It's all right. All right, moving on. We'll move on for this one.
I mean, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This guy that said he did, and by the way, that was stuff that was coming out. Like his script, they actually did say they're like, we had to tell him you can't do certain things like this. Like they had to tell the guy, that Stewart guy, that he couldn't have Vader win in the final battle versus Obi-Wan. That's why they put in that other battle. Like how, like you can't have that guy. You come on, dude. You can. I know they're not trying to get rid of writers anymore, but you can't have that guy.
I just read about they said the filming of his movie is not going to start filming until at least mid to late 2023. So this movie's not coming out to 2025.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know why anybody was expecting
that
it.
is right. Dom's coming to our. Look at, we've melted into Dom's head. Good job, Dom. We've sucked you in.
For our next story, go get your wallet ready, because apparently DC Shoes is going on with some Boba Fett stuff.
Oh my god!
So we're gonna get some Boba Fett style sneakers and some jackets. And
well, I have the sneakers and jackets already, so this is more stuff now. Oh, Jesus.
It's like Boba Fett camo.
Fett coming in the toys too.
That jacket looks good, but DC never fit.
Yeah, Boba Fett camo. Dom, I'm putting you up top, so this way when the comments
you don't know
come
about
up, you don't get blocked.
Boba Fett camo,
okay.
Jedi?
Block me.
Huh?
Yeah, Boba Fett camo. They've had that before.
Well, they did have a pair of sneakers.
I don't have the extensive Boba Fett collection that some of us have.
There's like 6 or 7 pairs of Boba Fett sneakers already that came out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Do you have them in your size, or do you just buy any size you can find?
I buy my size. I have 2 pairs my size just in case.
You're not like a Jordan collector. You just take whatever you can get.
Welcome to the resistance.
I don't know. All I'm saying, like the skateboarder sneakers, those are usually comfortable. They're usually
Are we
nice
getting a new hoodie or no? Are we getting a new hoodie?
From what I remember going through there wasn't a lot of like product available yet. It's kind of like an announcement. So they really had this jacket, and the sneakers were really what they focused on. And there was a T-shirt they showed.
This
I agree with Astro. Those sneakers don't look that bad. They look
pretty cool.
I like them.
Oh, hey, real quick.
I'm not crazy about the jacket, but the sneakers look good.
Yeah, just give you a little.
Does it look like? Does it look like? What's the thing called? The expensive shoe line, like expensive clothes.
Are you thinking like Dolce and Gabbana?
Yeah. So it's a bit like you look at the way the little signal.
Yeah, no,
signal.
That's just old DC.
It's old DC.
Yeah.
Hey, real quickly for those people too that they want the little girl backpacks. They make the Ahsoka Tano one, and they made the was it Clone Wars one? Those actually are on clearance right now at Target. So if you don't feel like paying $30, you can pay $14.99.
Screw Target.
Huh?
Screw Target. You guys know why. Screw those guys.
Oh, they did you dirty? They did you dirty?
Yeah, I told you all about it in chat.
Oh.
They get me dirty.
Well, I mean, my targets are good to me. So
freaking Target, man. They love to cancel items when you're sleeping.
Having my transition. Yeah. But here we go. Plo Koon. Who doesn't want a Plo Koon lightsaber?
Ooh.
Well, Dave wants one.
Well, there you go.
That's why they did this. Dave wants one.
Galaxy's Edge. You get yourself your Plo Koon lightsaber, which looks a lot like I don't know. What are those space heaters that they have outside?
Yeah.
At the top. and it's got a red and a black button. So
It also,
you can
that is a
redo
very
that
big
scene from Lethal
lightsaber.
Weapon where he kills the bad guy. Lethal Weapon 2, where he drops.
it also could work as a
Jason.
dual toy for something something
Oh,
else.
dude, did we pull that up? I said to pull it up. Do we pull it up? If not, we'll look at it to see how many are, because it's 2 days left for that funding for that.
Is it just me, or is that a really big lightsaber handle, or is
It's a
that
pretty
person
big-
just
yeah,
have
right?
a really small hand?
Oh,
It
jeez.
could be small hands. Let's.
No, I think it's
huge.
both. Look at the size of that thing.
Hey, I never got the lightsaber. I don't care about the lightsaber. Reva's lightsaber.
Anyway, we'll
That's
move
right.
on
You
from
guys
the
better be
lightsaber.
all married to women with small hands then. All right,
Okay.
next up.
Mark almost stole my dirty joke, but
Yeah, I already got it before you.
Oh, the exciting update on Jude Law's Disney Plus show is that they're going to start soon. That's all the exciting
Filming
update is they're actually going to start filming relatively soon. I forget when it said when I was reading the article, but it was, I think sometime very
See,
soon.
this is why I hate that they actually are making everything go through. Like, this is something that I would hope gets canceled, and it's not going to.
Why? You don't even know
From
what
what
it
I
is.
read, they said this is not for kids.
Dude, it hasn't even got. Tom,
No,
You
but
were-
what I read.
you
what
came
the
on our
story-
side for a second. Now you're going past our side.
No,
again.
no. I'm just saying. The fact is that that's what I read. Look, I don't know how true it is. They said that it's going to be more of an adult Star Wars type of show.
what the hell does that mean?
Meaning-
Nothing. We're telling, bro. He just went back. He at one point came in, dude, Jedi. He came in hot. He's like, "Listen, man, that's gonna be 2 years down the road. Just don't get your hopes too far up." Then comes back with word salad. All right,
You think Disney is going to make an adult Star Wars and leave all that money on the table? No way.
Well, it's still going to be on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
What if it cracks open and hides a beer? Oh, that would be cool if the lightsaber did. Yeah, that would be cool. All right, next up.
Next up, well, our man Carl Weathers.
Oh, Carl Weathers.
He's teasing that there's going to be more action in his season 3 episode because I believe he directed one in season 2,
Yeah.
and I think that's when I was reading it. That's the context. Is that
Do you think-
the episode he's going to direct?
The green
It
shirt
will have
guy
more
in
action.
the pants with the light in the background?
You know what I read?
Gene guy?
I read that he's going to get an arm wrestle hold off match with Arnold Schwarzenegger for 10 minutes and just stand there like this to see whose biceps. are bigger than their
Dylan,
old age.
you son of a
Sit
bitch.
there. Yeah, I just sit there for
What's the matter,
good
Dylan?
I
5 minutes.
heard.
That's what I heard.
I heard-
too many pencils.
Hey, I heard he's coming back as a Force ghost in Creed 3. That's what I heard. So.
All right, next up.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking on this Force Ghost idea. I could see Apollo coming out.
No, it's cool. I
I
think
little
he's good.
dancing, little
I
shitting.
just think, I think there was a little bit of him missing. It was intriguing every time we saw him in episode 1. And I think maybe that was some of episode 2, even though they had to do, some side stories. I think it was kind of missing, and I think I'm looking forward to having him back, going back towards.
But again, I don't think that was the we're not more action for Grief Karga. I think the idea that Carl Weathers directing an episode, his episode will have more action than
you don't think
what
more
episode
action
he
in
directed.
general? You don't think it's gonna be more action in general across the board? You think it's
Yeah, I
only
think so.
in-
I think that was the point because I think the one he did in season 2, I can't remember what episode it was. I don't think there was a lot going on. I think that's the point. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on from
Jesse the body cameo. That'd be awesome.
into Dom's favorite area, but blame JJ for these. Charlie Cox, in talks for a
Jesus
Star
Christ.
Wars role.
Okay.
This was an exclusive, so we'll call this
A rumor.
How much did he say how much he wants? Because last week, who was it? Oh, the stranger. The
Oh,
stranger.
no, the Stranger Things girl. They keep talking about it. Everybody keeps
He
saying
wants
she's gonna be in the
$1 million.
Leia series.
What?
Thank you, Ed.
Do you want to
What
know
did I
who the article that was talking about this? Do you want to know who they were speculating for him to be?
What?
Yeah.
Can
I
you
really
guys
do.
guess?
Who?
I'm trying to guess. I can't figure it out. Nothing's coming to
Oh.
mind.
Well, he did play a character in Boardwalk Empire, I believe, that had an issue with his face.
Oh, are we doing this? Or is he going to be Caden Jarrus because he can't see and because he's
No.
Daredevil?
Your boy Valance.
Uh,
No way, this dude's Valance. No way.
actually, you know,
He's not tall enough. I mean, I don't know how tall Valance
Hey,
is, but
hey,
I just
you
think
know
like he's taller than that
Caden
guy.
Valance? Dude, think if
What's
you
his
brought
name?
Bruce Campbell. Think if Bruce Campbell played Valance.
what's his name? Firefly. What's his name? Firefly. And they said he was going to be Wonder Man.
Nathan Fillion.
Him as Valance.
I mean, when he was younger, he's also getting a little long in the tooth.
Valance is long in the tooth in part. Was long in the
That's
tooth.
true.
before
I know,
Vader
but-
did him up.
Hell, I mean, Tom Cruise just turned 60.
I don't know. I see. This is the thing, dude. They must watch this show and say, "What does Marco like? Oh, he likes Valance. Okay, let's do something that
Let's make Daredevil Valance.
Let's make Daredevil a character that's already there instead of finding some new talent." Because all Marco ever says is, "Why don't we find new talent for these characters?"
Listen.
Oh, let's find
Valance.
What?
When we talk later on with the toys, there's a possibility about something.
Okay, we'll see if it ties in.
Yeah.
Well, I got one more for you, and if you like this one, you're gonna love the next one. Because if you didn't like Daredevil as Valance, I think you're absolutely gonna love.
This is Pete sarcasm.
Batman.
No. No. I'm echoing in my headphones. I'm screaming so loud. No.
This was from the same website, same exclusive. Christian Bale's in talk.
Bleeding Stool.
No. It's
Yeah. Bullshit robot. Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm doing? All right, there you go.
I don't know.
What do you guys think this rumor is for?
It doesn't matter. It's straight garbage because that's like
it's going to be a young. I think he's going to be a young Qui-Gon, and they're going to do a series with him and Dooku.
Not young Qui-Gon.
He's going to play Geo. He'll play Geo, so nobody has to hear him fucking talk.
This is something that's not. I'll preface it by like this. I see no way in hell they connect this character to the universe. From the
Jax
games.
Jackson?
Oh, no. What's his name? Yeah, Starkiller? Starkiller.
No. That's wrong. Nah, not Starkiller. And I love Starkiller. Nah, you have to go with my man. You can't play. You can't be anybody else. Nah.
I'm looking in the chat to see if
Darth
Lopez said
you told us last week. I think.
Hey, JP.
Dom, who do you want to be Starkiller? I forget.
What's his face? He does the voice of Maul too.
Parker? Bark?
No.
He doesn't do the voice. Well,
voice. He does the voice of
JP.
Maul.
This is where we go through like the
cartoon.
No, I know the dude you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
What's his name?
JP, this is where we go through the shit.
I know who you mean, though. I got his face in my head, but I can't think of his name.
What's his name?
It doesn't matter. I know who you mean, but it doesn't matter. We're not getting Starkiller. I'm sorry, guys, but that was the week in Star Wars.
You don't think they're gonna give Starkiller and they'll cut down his powers and make him less strong than what he is?
Why would they?
Well, the only way
you think they really want to bother because they want to sell games that came out 20 years ago on two systems?
No. But this is how you do it. This is how you do it. If you do what you did with Thrawn and you rewrite the novel instead of rewriting you rewrite the comic of Starkiller or write a novel for him first and reintroduce it in a different time area and fix all those problems, then there'd be high likelihood. Right?
What about him being like an Inquisitor that trained on the Vader down the road, and that's how you put it together?
I took the whole family out and we fished today, and everybody on the boat caught something. Dom, you weren't on that boat, but you sure are fishing a lot.
Damn you!
No, I mean seriously though, like if they start rewriting them,
Sam Whitaker.
There you go. Thank you.
If they rewrite them, that's the only way I think we see that coming is if they rewrite them. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, like I can see the dude's face.
We'll see what happens.
Never say never. You know, it could happen, I guess. And with me saying that 0.018%. Okay, it could happen. All right. Guys, this is the best part about Dom is when he goes here and says, we'll see what happens. And, you know,
when he goes to that place like Randy Orton, and he goes to that place and starts hearing voices.
Did you get voices? Real quickly, Pete, did you get the toy slides today? I didn't get them. I didn't even get them sent to me. Did you get the toy slides?
Pete? I will get them now while you do the Star
Thank you very much.
Do the comic review.
All right. I mean, because I didn't get them sent. So Holocron Legacy 4.
Yeah, Pete, the last one is the play set from the con.
Yeah, I think I got them earlier, but let me double check.
Did you get to read any of these or no?
I did read this one really fast.
I was excited for it and then disappointed when I read it. So here we go.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
No, I'm saying I'm super excited for Lando, man. He's in this comic. He's in this novel. I expect to see all those peg warmers being just swooped up out of Walmart and Target. Get them now. I'm telling you, get them. Lando's hot.
So not only did they give us Hondo story, they gave us a Lando and a Maz, and I was like, okay, this is going to be really good. And this is a question I have for you and somebody brought it up about since you brought up Daisy, is that Daisy on the left, in the middle picture, first top?
Yeah, on the left hand side.
I
It
thought that
looks
was
like-
Padme.
Yeah.
Right?
It looks
I thought it was
Padme. I think Padme. Yeah,
Padme?
Padme.
Yeah.
What it looks like
Padme
Daisy,
and
but I think
Leia.
it's Padme.
It's something about how much their family.
Face with a bat?
Huh?
What are you guys talking about?
This is the worst art ever.
Well, because they're talking about how much their family sacrificed for the rebellion, so it's
Right.
Padme and Leia. That's what.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, yeah, so it starts off on you didn't have this in news, the Holocron Legacy or the Holocron ship for those people that don't
Halcyon
know.
Legacy?
Yeah, Halcyon. For those that didn't know and were on the Halcyon last weekend, it had to get emergency evacuated. And by the way, let me just add this real quickly. If you're paying what you're paying to stay there, they should have your evacuation shouldn't be down a metal fire escape into a parking lot for that amount of price. And this is where I'm going to start knocking it. They should have you evacuate down into a different building that looked like an escape pod, and you should be in like a safe room escape pod.
You want to get left off in the desert somewhere?
Well,
So this was like a
or
real
like
world
Tatooine.
evacuation, though, right?
What's
Yeah.
that?
Is that what this was a real world evacuation.
Yeah, no, they really evacuated it. They evacuated the whole hotel, and the whole experience. So
I
I
can
think
see if
you
I
have
was
to leave.
security there.
At a certain
Or
point, you
the,
have to leave the illusion of being in space behind and save
Bullshit.
your ass. I think.
Not for that. No bullshit. You put them in an escape pod. They walk down that ramp. It whoop, and then you put a blast door between it. That's what you do to a non-connected building next door. That's what you should do. I mean,
Yeah, they missed an opportunity there.
Huh?
They missed an opportunity there. You're right.
They did.
Sounds like an
Yeah,
opportunity.
there's somebody that. Hey, listen, the place was packed. It was. If you've seen the pictures, it sold out. They were there, and people were these weirdos that are cosplayed, and they were out there like, I'm going to melt in this suit in 40 minutes. Luckily, they only had 30 minutes. But whatever. Okay, that's my only complaint. You should definitely do something like that.
That's all right. All right.
We'll continue. Anyways, our pant-full, non-pantless Captain Jack Sparrow, Captain whatever his name is, still trying to board the ship.
Crimson Jack.
Yep, Crimson Jack. He's got nice khakis on, which is an upgrade.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
They could be cut
Yeah,
off.
they
We only
showed
see
it
the
before. He was
top.
wearing
Yeah, they
pants.
showed before he's wearing khakis.
We can. You sure? I don't know.
Yeah. Unless he took them off or
You
cut them
can't
off.
see like the pockets hanging down past like Daisy Duke style.
No, not.
Unless they got him right in the middle of his workout at the gym. He should be wearing pants.
It switches to Ma's story where you get this fat captain guy stealing all these jewels and everything in this box, and she's like, "Oh, Alderaan already
eating them?
blew up, huh?
Why does it look like he's eating them?
Eating what?
Right.
He's just eating
The
food.
jewels.
He's eating. He is eating, but he's not eating the jewels. He's eating
Oh,
food
okay.
in that picture. Yeah.
Isn't this? This is
He's a bit of a pig.
post Empire though. Is this post Empire? Well, Alderaan's already blown up.
Yeah.
And had been blown up a while ago, but they're Imperial stormtroopers, and he's an Imperial. Whatever. I don't think we have to read too far into it. Either way, sitting in the hall because the Halcyon is where this guy's eating all this food and keeping all the stuff. Sitting in the hall is Lando and Hondo, and there's great banter back and forth in these panels. And I thought that was good, but that was probably the best part of the book. All of a sudden, he's like, "Wait a minute, Hondo's on the ship. How am I going to get him? Oh, he's in the whatever. He's in the safe." We can't open the safe for 2 minutes, but wait, he's downstairs and the stormtroopers are trying to kill him, and they give you this little. They do a lot of these like single panel shots, which is okay. Hondo escapes them by hanging out down there where a guy falls in the pit. They make a fall down a pit joke. All of a sudden, they dig through. They're like, "Oh no, it's the necklace is here. We should move it." And of course, it is Lando in there, and Lando hits him with a wood box. Goes back. It looks like Lando and Hondo are teamed up.
Lando does like going undercover, doesn't he? He likes wearing other people's clothes.
He does.
Yeah.
He's a
He's good at
fashionista.
it.
Maz then does spill all the jewels out to set up the commander of the ship, and just so she could keep the box.
I know, right? After
Yeah.
this whole comic
Right.
book was just a love story from Maz and Chewbacca.
Yeah. It turns out. Yeah. The next. That's how I was gonna get you. Next page. It just turns
Yeah,
out
that Hondo panel I saw where he was stretching out. It looked awful. Like, does he have one leg, two legs?
it was not. This is not the story we were looking for. I don't know.
No.
But
You guys, I mean, I don't normally criticize the art because I just don't, because I don't know a lot about it. But I thought the art in this thing was a little weird. Kind of,
yeah,
I
it was really
don't
shit.
know.
So I was kind of making the reference with the Princess Leia thing, but
Yeah.
No, that's a pretty
This
sweet
is very
handlebar mustache, though, right there.
very interesting. Look at how young Maz is
Yeah.
to have gotten a wood box from Chewbacca.
Yeah. I mean, we're assuming it's Chewbacca, right? Because of her
To be by
crush on
some, well,
Chewbacca
because they did say
You might
earlier
have a
on
thing
the
for
box
Wookiee.
made
It
out
could
of
have been another
wood,
Wookiee.
Kashiki
from
wood,
Karsak or Karzak. Yeah.
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk. Yeah.
Kashyyyk, sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's all right. I
Well,
get shit
yeah,
wrong. all the time.
Kashyyyk. That wouldn't make sense.
Not
I don't know if that's how you call things from Kashyyyk, but to me, it would.
Yeah,
make sense.
Kashiki and wood. I don't know. Anyways,
She's older. She's older than is she older than Yoda?
I don't know.
Like
I
900
don't
years
know.
old.
She's older than
No,
Chewie.
no,
She's
not
old.
older than Yoda. She ain't older than Yoda, bro.
I think she's older than
I mean,
Chewie.
well, she was in High Republic, so she.
Only
could
thing,
be,
yes, the only thing older
So
than
is Yoda.
Yoda is dirt.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Space dirt.
Hmm.
Anyways, the old man uses his escape pod, gets away from Captain Crimson Jack, and to be the next book, which will be the Bosk book. Okay. Next week, does anybody have any questions in the chat about that book? It's a terrible book. Okay. Next is Bounty Hunters, and we'll get a
Looks
little
like one of
Bosk
the Cinnabites. What are the Hellraiser characters called? That
I
looks
don't
like one of the
know,
Hellraiser characters.
The
There on
last
the
time
left.
they put a Knight of Ren on the cover, they died. So that's gonna be fun. The Sprouse is Kylo Ren. That will be a popular book. People like Kylo Ren. That's all I gotta say about that. Bounty Hunter's not a bad story.
No, I like it.
And well, really, it's a Knights of Ren story. So then next week, also,
Mando.
we've got the 30,000 covers of Mando. We'll cover first the legitimate ones, the
I like
Christopher.
the John Christopher Tyler. Action
Kyler,
figure cover.
the
I like
1
that.
in 50. They've got the movie cover. They got.
I think it's a 1 in 10, right? Or no? The
Yeah,
movie?
the TV variant is 110.
Is it? Wow,
Oh, this is
I think
This
the
might be 1 in
concept
10.
art is a 1 in 10.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think for this, I think the
one I think
concept
is
art
1 in 10. Then they have the TV show one.
Yeah.
Then they have
Shapley
the
is just
one
another
over
regular
is the
variant of the Pride.
25. So the 1 in 10 is the second book over, right?
No, the first book.
Oh, good. The second book
First one's 1 in 10, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the Shapley, the second book is a
Pride
regular variant.
Then there's a Pride cover. Dom, go ahead.
First appearance of
Right.
character from one of the novels.
There you go.
So
And
I like
that
the
means
Aja.
That
I like the Aja, but I like
yeah,
Aja.
that means $1 or $10, whatever. Same thing. Aja is pretty good. Yeah, I think the Aja is pretty good, I guess.
I like the
don't
Aja.
know.
Yeah, there's gonna be
actually
tons
the
of
one-
them out there, so I
like
don't think it's
that
gonna be worth
got the
anything.
Razor Crest in it. I kind of dig it when he's going downstairs and got the Razor Crest, but we'll see what it looks like in real life. 150 is not bad. I guess none of these are really.
It's okay, but it's not great. The U.
And then we got 80,000 other covers. We kind of did the math on this. Like, don't pay for anything really. There's so many of this junk out here. There's so many.
Well, if you're a completionist,
I think there's
yes, you go.
27 covers.
I
that
would wait,
counted.
Don, because none of this shit's selling
Yeah.
out.
And that's
There's a
not
lot of-
counting virgin versions.
Yeah,
of
and
the story.
and on top of this, some places, and I looked it up, they have the same cover, and they put their name on the back, which is not a split. So if it's a 3,000 minimum,
Yeah, then
that's
it's
not a
different.
split.
Yeah.
That means if your name's on the back of it and it's a different store and their name's on the back of that one, that means that's 3,000 in each. And what do we come down through? There's at least without virgins 100. There's going to be 108 copies going out there, just in store variants.
Well, no, just the store variants. Every store that's doing a store variant will most likely be at least getting at least 90 of the 1 in 50s.
Yeah, 90 of the 1 in 50s. Yeah, but it was 180 total with the ones we knew for sure, not the ones that didn't have virgins. Like that's how many copies of this book are going to be out there before it even goes into the
Yeah, and then you're going to be at least 100,000 of the regular covers. So then
you don't even hit these regular books in the 50s and everything else. And like, I don't know what's going on with the 1 in 50. It'll be in our 5 for 5, but there's
It will.
plenty of those stores are right now still selling it for under ratio. I mean, this is the end of days, my friend. I mean, maybe it's not
and
that
how
bad.
many reprints are going to do with this number 1 too?
I don't know if they're going to be able to.
I don't think they need to.
Dude, have
You don't think
looked?
so? You don't think
No,
the original
it hasn't
number
been
1
selling. Dom, it hasn't been selling. That's the problem.
But they'll still manage to do 3. I will give Dom this.
Think?
Still probably will be 3
I don't know.
reprints.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think. I don't know. If they do it, that's That's weird too.
Do you
Like,
think people are going to wait and see what the market starts saying on these things before they
I'm with
drop
you,
a
Joe.
whole lot of money on?
well, I don't know. I don't think so. I think they've already taken the ass in so many things. Like, how's Mando's first cover doing? How's, like,
But now there's the first appearance in comics. So,
yeah, but that doesn't.
so
I think the problem here is that, let me just put this out there.
I mean, people are already trying
It's
to
an
pine
adaptation. Do we really need a
Yeah.
comic adaptation of the first season? If they were giving us other stories of Mando, I
I
would
know
be
they should have
completely into
did
this.
like
I would
his
think this
earlier
thing would be
stories.
worth more, worth something. But they're just adapting season 1.
This is
Who
yeah.
gives a shit?
But this
Yeah,
is like the
I
movie.
mean, I
Is
hear
it
what
the
you're
Star
saying.
Wars?
I hear what you're saying, Pete. But they've done that with every other
Yeah.
show.
Ever the
Why
Star
would
Wars
this one
movie?
be
That's
any
why I
different?
don't.
Empire
That's why I
Strikes
don't
Back?
get excited just because it's Mando, because it's still
Yeah,
you're
but
just gonna show me what I
Yeah.
already know now in comics.
they have, but we could go back and look at a lot of that stuff, and a lot of that stuff falls off. Like, it doesn't do well. You know what I mean? Like,
See, I really wish they would have did the stories of him being a bounty hunter before he came into the Mando situation.
That's
Because
what I
he was
mean.
a
Give me
bounty
some
hunter.
original
That would be cool,
content,
like-
and I'm in.
like the Kylo Ren series that did well, that eventually had, what did it have, first and the second and third book or whatever. One of the reasons why it did really well was because the story was different, and it did really well because of that. That's what they should have done with Mando. This is just, and then like, there's so many people hopping on the train. Like, I don't think you've ever had, like, it's been a long. No, I would be.
Well-
How many store exclusives did you say there was? 28.
No, there's 27 covers.
27.
8 regular covers, so that would give us at least
Those are some-
19 stores? 19
Yeah,
stores?
19 stores. That's a lot. That's a lot.
That is a lot, because like I said, then you're going to have 19 virgin versions most likely of all.
Well,
10
yeah, some of
covers.
them. That's the other thing. Some people didn't even option to do the version.
Remember, this was supposed to come out a long time ago.
Hey,
with
Jeffrey.
IDW, and it never did.
Yeah. Once again,
Mm.
I don't think anybody's asking for it though.
Yeah, that's the thing. If this were original, I'd be more excited, but
Like, dude,
I'm not to say I didn't buy. Yes, I did buy. I got the Aja cover because I like it. I even bought a store variant, even though I'm not
I think
going to
you're
which
right.
one.
Casey.
But I just
It
liked
is.
it. And,
It is. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
but
I'll
you
get the
can see
regular
how-
because
like
I'm going to get it.
86 of
I
those.
like Star Wars.
I mean, usually when you see a book that goes hot, it's like sold out already. I think you can still buy every one of the.
Plus, this was supposed to come out this week, and then they pushed it again.
They pushed
Yeah.
it back. Yeah.
Yeah, which means it wasn't selling enough. Which is, I mean, once again, dude, that's where you're going to see it. That's where Marvel really is going to tick off. Is if they do a second print on it, there's no need. Dom, there's 109 copies of these books without the incentives and without the regular covers. There's 109 of these minimum going out already. Okay, and then on top of that being made, and then on top of that, you're going to put out whatever every other store ordered, and you got how many? How many, Pete, did you say on the 1 in 50s?
What, the 1 in 50 each is probably got at least 90 if you do the minimum
90
order of
times
3,000
whatever.
and
So that's another
1,500.
1,000 or so on top of that, plus the 1 in 25s. You can double that up. So I mean, you're looking at another huge, like, it's going to be a print run looking around the same as High Republic 1 at this point. 500,000.
You know,
So-
do
You
you
don't
think?
think the? I mean, I hear what you're saying about second, third prints, etc. But
I've
you
been
don't
saying that
think
for a
the
while now. We
Dr.
still haven't
Aphra
seen it.
phenomenon is still ongoing when it comes to later prints.
it's not. I mean,
People
you
will-
look at the
People
prices.
will buy them if they print them.
If you
Yeah,
look
they
at-
will. They
Maybe,
will.
but if you look at the prices in the market, the actual amounts that are moving and stuff like that, it's not there anymore. Like, it just isn't. The dollar amount isn't there anymore, and the amount of books that move isn't there anymore. So,
Do you think that they pushed this up to now because there's no Star Wars content for this month? Because next month the Andor's coming, so they wanted to push this later on.
no, I think they just kind of try to dump. I think they were sitting on it, hoping they'd get. I really do. I think they were hoping to get more traction, and more people probably started jumping on to do exclusives. They probably couldn't get the exclusives done in time because that's money. Marvel doesn't give a shit if they sell the books at all now, because the people who dump money into it, and there's going to be some out in number 2 too, because they signed up for at least 2 books. I think they signed up for 4. I mean, they got their cash. They can run now. They don't care. They don't care. If they can do a second print, I guess they probably will. But like, even their second print,
I'm saying 3.
it's a shame.
You watch. They'll still do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Should they do it? No. Is it going to
Should
make
they?
it,
No. No one said they
Is it going to
should.
make any of this more valuable? No. I guess the only thing is, like, when the 1 in 50 drops, to $20. That's probably $20. It'll probably be a buy at that point. You'll probably be able to get a 1 in 10 for
you watch once we all get our copies on Wednesday or whatever the hell it is. You flip through it, you'll probably see, hey, this is gonna be the second print cover right here.
Yep.
I see the panel. This is gonna be it.
I haven't done a lot of online shopping for these, but I did see. I was on eBay just stumbling around, and I did see some guy already selling that 1 in 10 concept art variant for $6.
Well, think about that.
Did it even sell though? Like, I mean, I know a guy that's trying to sell the 1 in 50s. I double checked. They're trying to sell the 1 in 50s for 40. Now, some people may or may not have bought them for more. We'll cover it in the 5 for 5, but like, they're trying to sell the 150s for
Jedi.
40.
Think of this: if a store who did an exclusive for this book did the 3,000 minimum for the regular cover, and say they did a virgin version for the 1,500, that means they're going to get 450 copies of that 1 in 10. 450 copies of the 1 in 10.
That's one store getting 400.
One store is going to have that many copies of that variant that nobody's going to want.
By the way, they still have to sell. By the way, they still have to sell 4,500 other books. They still have to. That's what I'm saying. They still have to sell to 4,500 other books. Plus, they have to sell the 1 in 25s, which is going to be
and the 1 in 50.
100.
Yeah. That's why I think if and when I buy this, I'm going to let the market kind of settle a little bit and see what see what's.
All right. But buy what you like. Just
exactly. Don't buy it for investment purposes. Buy it because you like it. Then
Exactly.
it doesn't matter. You like
That's
it.
what I'm gonna do. Buy it if I like.
Buy it because you like it.
Sure. FOC for bounty.
Which is everything, Mark. Which is everything, Dom. You know that. You like everything.
Dom likes everything. So
I love everything. I never sell anything either.
All right, moving on. Bounty Hunters 2 is on FOC. We've got the regular cover. Dom, we've got the Sprouse cover.
So
Dom.
First Reva.
Okay. And then we've got another Bounty Hunter.
Did they recast Kira with Gina Carano? Because she's fucking.
She looks buffed. Right?
Jacked.
Hey.
Either way, we got.
Don't sleep on Dengar. I'm gonna probably
gonna beat him up, but I don't think he's gonna die.
You gonna get that Dengar?
Hell
yeah.
It's pretty cool. I like the way the cover looks.
Okay.
All right. Solo. We're gonna get. The dad's gone, I think now, or supposed. So it should be long gone to see what happens with him. We've got
I'm behind on these.
The lightsaber, whatever. Choose your own lightsaber, whatever cover they're calling these. Choose your lightsaber.
Oh, choose your destiny.
Choose your destiny.
Choose your destiny.
Got Kiwi on it, and then we've got. I actually really.
Who knows why they choose? Like,
are they just throwing darts at a dartboard
Yeah.
to see who gets on these
They
covers?
mix them all up on a table and they go pick a card.
But why do they have Reva?
I'm not saying that's a bad picture of Kiwi, but why Kiwi?
It has no connection whatsoever to Han Solo and Chewbacca.
And the storyline, unless that's who's underneath this mask, unless the the bailiff or whatever.
Oh, I thought that was the girl from Felicity from the new series. No, that's not the same character.
No, that's the other
No,
girl.
she was in the first issue of the Han Solo. Remember she?
I'm just teasing.
This person showed. Yeah. So hey, but first cover appearance of that character, so you can do that too. I guess I don't know. Whatever. And then
is there an awkward Adam Hughes cover that we all need to buy because it's a 1 in 50 or no?
FOC, no.
No, not this time.
I do that. Those Hans covers are every place I go. I still see those Adam Hughes covers. I actually thought they would have all.
I like Hughes too, but
no,
I actually kind of like this cover. What is this?
This is the Mandalorian 2. Mandalorian 2.
There's a plethora of covers for this one too.
There's a lot of covers. First Grogu in comics. Really, this would be the first full appearance of Grogu in the comics.
If you say full appearance, I'm going to mute you.
You just did.
Not mute Dom. First off, don't ever spoil what happens in books that haven't come out yet. And
he doesn't have to because they're gonna spoil it because we already seen these.
In
episode 1 of Mando. This is obviously episode 2 where we see he's gonna fight the Mythosaur. Sorry, I spoiled it.
I get it.
For a hairy egg.
Hey, Kyle, I get it. Just don't do that. I mean, and the people that do that are scumbags. And that person's
issue 3, I think, going to be the first Grogu holding the.
I thought he quit. I thought that guy quit comics. I thought he quit trying to be a content creator. Nope. Now all he does is show panels of books. Like, you shouldn't do that, dude. That's really scuzzy. You should quit. All right. This is going to be second. We got a bunch of stuff here. Let people argue what a first appearance is and what a first appearance isn't.
Right. All right.
Also, it's Grogu's on a bunch of covers, so then you're gonna have all those people who put him on covers, and wink, wink, what happened in the first book? You know what I mean?
I like that cover of Mando taking a battle stance against Jawas. Has that ever happened before?
Oh yeah, hey,
People
Dom,
ever been like so
Dom,
terrified
by the way,
of Jawas
third
they have
cover,
to take
yeah,
a battle
third cover
stance?
over. Third cover over. Dom, give it to us. First appearance of
the off-world Jawas.
of the off-world the third world set of the off-world Jawas. Yes. And
Oh, I
and
get it.
And the egg.
and the egg over there.
The first the egg.
You have the fuzzy egg.
And the mudhorn.
Yeah, the mudhorn. I'm
The
sorry, I said
mudhorn,
Mythosaur.
yeah.
The mudhorn egg.
The mudhorn.
Oh, Jesus. Trash
the
cans
egg.
of Tatooine.
Yeah,
James,
right.
get out of here. Jawas are God's gift to the world. They're
They're
Better
furry.
than Ewoks.
They're
I'm
furry.
I'll say that. I'll take that.
like
I'll
Yeah.
die on that hill. They're a hell of a lot better than Ewoks.
from Vermont. No. We're joking around. All right. But yeah, the books actually, some of the covers look really cool on too. Also, there's gonna be store variants on this too.
There are. Yeah.
You know, as much as the people like the concept art at the end of every Mandalorian, I just kind of wonder if maybe these concept art, plus they got all that black on them. I just kind of wonder.
No,
if those are
nobody
gonna be
cares
like,
about the same covers as the ones
You gotta
like
get the concept art
Star
book.
Wars.
They got the Order of the Mandalorian, which is cool.
Like the original Star Wars had these ones too. Nobody cares about those either. Like, no,
The
stop.
cover, which is gonna be nice. That's actually probably one of the coolest.
Yeah, that's a nice.
I
I
do
like
like
it.
that cover right there.
What's
I do.
shocking him at the bottom? What am I
I like
missing?
That needs to be that cover right there needs to be in foil. That's what they got
Yeah,
to do.
what
That one.
on the bottom? What's on the bottom of this cover? Can
It
anybody
looks
see
like a couple of characters like charging each other down below.
Oh, that's the Trandoshans that went after Grogu when
Yeah,
he was
it
going
is.
with Grogu. Yeah.
Hey, Dom, do it again.
What?
First appearance of the Trandoshans going
The criminal aspect in the Trandoshans.
That is them. Cool. Good eye.
And they're going to have the first appearance of IG 20, IG 11 too.
Yeah,
IG 11.
The first appearance of Cara Dune.
They
And
did
the
that
other
already?
Jawas, the other off-world Jawas, the on-world Jawas were on that. Some,
Yeah.
there were some Jawas on that. That's what I told.
I almost stopped watching.
Now let me
after
ask you a
they killed
question.
IG 11.
Do you think that since they come out with the comics now, usually they
Why are
add,
they from Vermont?
they add extra stuff in the comics, like like the TV show, like
That'd be cool.
they'll show like some things that they didn't have in the TV show.
That'd be cool if they did that. That'd be
If
really
they add to the story?
Yeah.
No, you think they'll do that? Like all right, when he gets
Yeah, I
to
just happened to.
Not when there's 19 store variants. I think they're just giving you toilet paper at this point. I think they're going, hey.
Hey, I just happened to look over and see James's name in the chat. Brother, you just don't want these things or what? I haven't heard anything.
So this
I
is
never
the
got
deal.
your address.
Now that it would be interesting.
This James?
Isn't he the one that won like 2
I don't
weeks
remember
ago or
who
whatever?
won.
I don't know who won
I
that.
thought it was.
Dom, to
Maybe
answer
not.
your question, if it was back when Marvel would actually replace and these guys were playing with the exclusive game where they're like, oh, we have all this damage because you wouldn't have to send it back in. They could send you new copies all the time.
Yeah.
And Marvel was losing on that. Yes, I think they might change it around a little bit to give you something interesting inside. But now I think Marvel's like, screw all these people that are doing exclusives.
Well, it wasn't James. Who was
Episode
this?
5, the gunslinger, when we seen Boba Fett with Fennec Shan, you only see his leg. Do you think they'll show it from the upside now? Like you'll get to see him
Or a
like,
backside?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool. If
Yeah,
they
like
took
they
the-
show. Yeah,
I mean, they did it like that's the whole thing. I always argue with the Kanan thing. What happened in, it's seen from a different point of view. One of it, when you see it in the comic book, it's seen through different eyes.
yeah.
You see it through the stormtroopers in one eye in the comic, or in Bad Batch. You see it through them, and then you see it through Kanan's eyes in the comic book, which is a way to explain.
It'd be kind of cool if you see
It'd be
Fennec
cool.
Shan on the floor
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then Boba
for
Fett
sure.
with the
It'd be-
hood pulling it over and the bantha behind him.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That they might do that. I don't know. I doubt it, but that'd be really cool. You should call them up and tell them to do it.
Oh, they should.
I agree. That would be really cool. All right. Next up,
Where are we going to next? That's the question.
toys. Did you pull toys?
I have toys. That's what I mean. I didn't want to
Toys,
get whatever loaded because I didn't know if we wanted to go to toys. We got 5 and 5. We got the ranking. We got Mad Libs.
Yeah, he is on the magazine. He's all on. I know. And this is where the delusion comes in. Like they just dilute the hell out of it. Like it's getting to a point like we got to stop with this.
Oh, that delusion. I thought
Dilution.
The grandeur.
Dilution. You know what I'm saying? Look,
I do now. I just want you clarified.
Diluting of
Diluting. Yeah.
yeah. Diluting of the quality of appearance. Like,
I think you could still say delusion.
no, that's a different word.
Whatever.
Okay, let's
You're
look
up,
at
Dom.
toys.
Who is
All right,
this?
so the third figure in the Power of the Galaxy, you have a J. Urso, a new J. Urso.
That's
women-
Urso? Jin Urso?
Yeah,
Jen
Jen
Urso, yeah. That's her new Funko Pop from
Oh.
Amazon.
See, look, she's
It's
got
the
a
third in
little
the line.
nightstick.
They had the first one was
Is that the same?
Oh.
Is that the same line as the? Oh God, what's her name?
So Katana?
No, the one that
No,
the one that Dom had to
Sabine.
remind me to order.
Sabine.
Sabine, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's the same
The
line.
girl line. See the pink?
Yeah, the girl line. So you had
So
you had
what was
Padme.
so what were you said this is number 3? What was so there was
Number one was
somebody,
Padme.
Sabine.
Padme was one.
Yeah.
Sabine
Padme.
was
Oh,
two, and
Padme
she's
was
three.
the first one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Padme.
And they're all
Too
Amazon
big.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Did
So this is all
you ask her if
Amazon
she wanted
exclusives.
to be in a Star Wars movie or?
I think on some of these we should wait and let us guess who it is before Dom tells us. I don't think I would have got this one.
I would have guessed.
I
this
think-
one.
I thought it
Yeah.
was Rose Tika. I thought
It's
it was
I would
a little bit.
like the
Yeah.
the hang down.
I think the outfit kind of gives it.
This will
Uh,
probably
Yeah, I would have
drop,
said Jin Urso.
this will probably drop sometime in September, I think.
all right. Yeah, the head's too big.
The head's too big.
It's too big.
All right. Next up, Pete.
There's a
Oh, James also said he didn't win.
I guess I'm gonna have to go watch that show again because I can't remember who it was. I thought it was James. I guess I have to go back and watch that episode.
I don't remember either.
Whoever it was apparently doesn't want those models.
Press the button. There you
All
go.
right, so they dropped these yesterday. These came out. So Gaming Greats Funko Pop. So now, if you look who's in the bottom,
no.
Proxy, Star Killer's coming.
No.
So anyway, to make a long story short, they dropped these. They dropped what's the name from the Fallen Order? Mira.
Marin?
Yeah.
They dropped her. They dropped the Jet Trooper, Stormtrooper from Battlefront, I believe.
The
And then
Imperial
the Umbra.
Rocket Trooper?
Yeah, right. And then the Umbra Trooper, the Arc Trooper, the Arc, which is kind of crazy. They came out with a Black
Umbros. Does he
Series.
play soccer?
They came out with the Black Series. Then they came out with the Vintage line. Now they came out with the Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
And it's gonna be fig pins next.
There-
So it's, you gotta hit. You gotta get a fake pin to hit the
everybody-
cycle.
Fig pins are coming out.
Everybody's calling for that Proxy figure. That's what everybody
The
wants.
Proxy, yeah.
You-
It glows in the dark.
So you got to
we
hit
got
vintage,
Proxy.
Black Series, Pop, and Fig Pin to hit for the cycle as a Star Wars figure. Is that
Yeah.
the what you
Yeah,
got to do?
Fig Pin.
Okay,
Yeah,
That's when you're big time.
that's when you're
big,
big.
time. You're rocking
You
the
made
big
it.
time. No, but when you become a Funko Pop, you made it big time already.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey, can we
Series
custom
553.
We gotta make
There's a lot of big time out there.
Well, listen, these are pretty cool. You know what? The Gaming Greats that they're doing, the Gaming Greats, I like this line, what they're doing, because you're going to get a lot of Funko Pops that you never expected to get for Star Wars. So,
Wait, expected or wanted?
no, well,
Yeah, dude, they want
everything.
everything. Pete, stop. They want everything.
I'm glad.
I know. I'm teasing.
glad they're
I'm
coming
teasing.
out with these gaming grades because I don't play games. I don't collect this, so it's just one less thing I have to spend
Look,
money on.
If it's
So
cool,
Yeah.
you like it.
keep,
We gotta get. Hey,
keep
we
these
gotta
gaming
get
grades
Dom.
coming.
Hold on.
Keep them coming.
Big shout out to Dom today because there's two things he's done. He at one point admitted that yes, like we got to think about how long it takes to make movies. It's not gonna come out for 2 years. Then said, I'm gonna wait and not buy all these covers because I know I could get them cheaper. And then you're gonna give him a hard time about Pops coming out.
I'm not giving him a hard time about
Maybe
Pop.
all the Pops he wants. Let him go.
Dom is
All right,
already
giving
mad
Dom a
because
hard
it
time
takes
about
2.5 years to get some of the toys out.
Tell me
So
about it.
That's 3 things. Three
Go
things
go
Dom's
give him
mad
a hard
about.
Pisses
time.
me
He's
off.
doing good. Just let him go.
Pre-orders.
It's
Come on.
small steps here, man. Let him go.
Dom hit the
All right,
upset
go.
trifecta.
Here we go, Fig Pins.
Oh,
So come San Diego Comic-Con. These are going to be 2 exclusives for San Diego Comic-Con.
damn it.
And people already complain because they are going to probably be limited to 3,000 pieces each.
That sucks because that
I
boss.
don't know. Well, actually, limited to 1,000
Yeah,
pieces.
the
There we
boss
go.
looks good.
1,000 each.
Hyperhead I can do without.
1,000 each. So the
You know
I like
how
the boss.
hard it is to get Bosk merch.
So most likely,
Yeah.
the secondary
Yeah,
market,
much on it.
they'll be over $100 each on the secondary market because you won't be able to get them.
Well, how much are they going to
Limited
be
to
at?
1,000.
What's the MSRP?
Yeah.
$25.
25.
25.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
kinda-
But Dom knows a guy.
I dig that Bosk.
How big are these things? I know fig pins are like
Yeah.
huge usually.
Yeah,
Like,
about the
couple
same size
inches.
as a regular pig pen. Yeah,
that's a
right?
fig pin.
Oh,
I got you.
yeah,
So,
I don't
like
know.
3
I
inches.
no, I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
like a regular pin like thing. I would
get.
No, they make these fucking things huge. There's like
So they
you
got
turn
big
around
ones
the
too.
back. If you use on the back. There's like 5 different pinpoints. You gotta like.
No,
They got a big one too. They got the extra large Manda that came out one time, but they
Hey, Dom, you're a man about the world. Have you ever actually seen somebody wearing fig pins on like their jacket?
no.
Okay, yeah.
Because
I don't
it
think
fucking
people do.
pull your
No, 'cause
jacket out.
what is crazy? You can unlock these, and there's power points to these things to make these more valuable, which I don't do.
What do you
I
what?
Say what?
didn't get it. You have to, so you can like, so apparently if you had like 86,000 points or something like that with all the fig pins, you get this like gold plated Darth Vader that came out that was limited. I don't know.
Is it like
I
a
don't really
scratchy on the back? You got to scratch some code or
No,
something?
you go online, you go on the fig pin on their app, and they
there's a
have
bunch
like the power
You're
points.
on
and you
And
can-
you buy an NFT
That's
of your
why-
fig pin.
That's why you have to buy these brand new, because I don't trust them, because once they open them and lock them, they're not as valuable for some reason. I don't know.
Well, there's a bunch of them that were on clearance at Target for like $3. You should have told
Yeah,
me.
get them. Well, listen, I got the Boba Fett's over here from Star Wars
Considering I
Celebration.
didn't even know that, I guess mine are just as valuable to me as they ever were.
Well, I don't have any of these because they're too goddamn big for me to put on my comic.
I was going to send some people. I was going to send some hit squad out there to get me the Bosk ones, but not anymore. I don't care.
I never showed you these.
That's still kind of cool.
I was able to pick these up. My friend was able to pick these up for me.
We're doing pickups. We're doing pickups in the middle of a.
We're speaking of pickups in our
Yeah.
toy
No,
box.
one of 1,500. Boba Fett.
No, Dom, bring him back. We missed it. You froze. Bring him back. Let's
Yeah,
see
it froze for like a second.
No, flip it around so we can see what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Boba
cool.
Fett. And then you got this one here.
Like a black and white.
Yeah.
If you're an avid follower of Dom on IG, like some of us are, you already knew about these two things.
Boba Fett. Anything Fett.
So follow Dom and then don't watch this show. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you won't let him show them off on
No.
these shows.
Why
Why
don't
do
you-
you? That's my
Follow
point.
Dom
Why
and
would you-
catch
Or you
him
can watch
live.
the show and don't follow Dom. I
No,
guess,
yeah.
one or the other.
You got to follow Dom and catch him on the show live with the rest of the crew.
I know. It's sad, Dangar. Sad, Dangar. All right, next up.
He's not sad. He's looking at his huge gun.
Yeah, he is.
He's sad. He's always sad.
He's not sad.
Next.
All right,
Some
so
woman did him wrong.
Black Series is coming out with a brand new Darth Vader. They mentioned this a long time ago, but this is the first picture of the new Vader lightsaber that's coming
How
out.
is it different? Just new box.
The new box and the new hilt. I don't know, but this is the
But his
first.
hilt's the same. Like his hilt should
But
be
Yeah,
the
this
the
same.
hill's the same.
Yeah, but the last time we had this is the second lightsaber that came out, because the first one came out. Came out a couple of years back.
Yeah, I guess
A lot
it
of
was
years
a long
back.
time.
A lot of
Update
years.
technology.
So this is the
Got like
first.
9 years ago.
The box. You don't actually see it, but this is what it's going to look like when it does drop.
Is this the Obi-Wan Darth Vader lightsaber?
I don't know. It could be. Well, look, it says something on top. I don't know. It says Black Series. Start with Black
This
Series.
is the Black Series up top.
Yeah, Black Series.
Vader red.
Vader,
This is
yeah.
Force FX Elite lightsaber, Darth Vader.
Yeah.
So it says Elite.
Maybe it's a little bit more shiny red.
Yeah.
I probably like the actual lightsaber. Maybe the
pretty
technology
cool,
more
though.
up to date.
Yeah,
with what they're
maybe.
doing.
I mean,
Yeah.
or
Newer
you can't get the old ones anyways.
Vader
I
has
don't know. I don't
one of
have
the
a place
worst
to
lightsabers,
display
in
these,
my
so I don't have
opinion,
any of these anyway.
Oh, they're so big, man.
I'm not a $300 buy a lightsaber
Speaking
guy.
about lightsabers, Reva's lightsaber failed. So
It
it's
did?
done.
I thought it had 2
Yeah.
more days.
No, I think it had 3 days up, and this is the third day. I
Oh,
think it
really?
failed. I think by Monday we'll find out if it's
2 fails for them.
yeah, unfortunately.
Fire, Bartle.
What do you mean? I'm not getting my Rancor?
Go. Yeah.
No, maybe down the road. Okay, so now I really lost my shit with this. I'll be honest with you.
Why? What happened?
So last Wednesday, I was going to bed, and my friend, I got a couple of on my Instagram account. I picked it up. My friend posted this. So this is the Arena Boba Fett from the comic War of Bounty Hunters.
Mhm.
Hot
Yeah, the
Toys.
black-
Hot Toys decided to make it. This is the first comic Hot Toy figure. Now, going back to Valance, apparently they're going to start doing characters from the comic books in Hot Toys. So Valance could be a contender down the road because they're picking choose. But so this dropped.
Anyone could be a contender if they're going out of the comic
Yeah,
books,
let him go. Let him go.
Oh, my
He's
bad.
waiting
All
for-
right, go.
let him- he's in the plus column. Let him go. Go. Okay, go ahead.
So
He's
apparently
in his zone.
they picked this out. They dropped this, and this was limited 300 pieces in Hong Kong. It's sold out. It hasn't come to the States yet because the fair, the toy fair, the toy Hot Toy Con is coming. So most likely next week, Sideshow will get this. But this sold out. It's up to like $600-700 already online on eBay because people have it in hand already.
How much is it?
$300 just in Hong Kong.
How much is MSRP on it, Dom?
So basically, when it drops,
right?
what I mean?
What's
much does it
MSRP
cost?
on this? How much they cost?
About
usually?
$260, $270.
Huh, okay. I
Here.
figured like 300.
But it was a lot more in Hong Kong because things are much more expensive over there. But they said the lion was so 300 pieces in Hong Kong, in China, 90 pieces. You know, it's sold out. So we don't know how many pieces is going to be here in the States yet when it does drop. But
if it's already if the resale market's already up to 600, I mean, it's going to be expensive.
So apparently what happened is that them
hands?
dropping this, people had no idea about this. They went back to the word about his comic book. So the comic book is now seeing a little uprising in the first appearance of the arena suit Boba Fett.
Look, it looks like the soft fabric pants.
It's soft fabric and gloss, which is pretty cool.
He looks
10
like he's
sets
about
of
to do
hands.
some trim work.
Yeah, so this is really cool, and it's like straight out of the comic book, and this has a lot of. All right, so they
toy
came out,
collectors are liking this. Is that what you're saying?
a lot of people are liking this. A lot of people are like, "Wow, this is freaking awesome!" Because
You just
like I
just
said-
take your regular Boba Fett, go to Lowe's, get some matte black paint, spray paint that sumbitch, and there you go.
Nah, but you have to get it to toy fair. But you know what's crazy? It
He
says
looks like
arena.
he looks like he's got a pocket full of fishing nails. He's about to get down there and tack
No,
on.
I'm just teasing because
molding.
you're not gonna fuck up a $300 regular hot toy.
Let me tell you. So all I know is I lost my shit when I seen this. Like, you got to be kidding me. I was like going online trying to get this off the bat. But
Oh, Jesus.
so like I said, this
All
is
right,
dropping.
move it so he doesn't flip out anymore. Okay.
No.
One more.
What?
What were you gonna say, Don? What
I
else
was
were
going
you
to
gonna
say that the only thing that's wrong with it, he
Yeah.
went out under the name Django in the arena. They don't have Django's name. It just says Boba Fett arena suit. That's it. Which is
better selling tactic, probably. to do that.
Yeah.
probably.
All right.
And last but not least, for your
Or
all
like
the
300,
vintage,
300
the vintage fans, SDCC is coming, and this is that's going to be so Hasbro is not going to be at San Diego Con. All their exclusives will be dropped at Hasbro Pulse. And speaking about things, I don't know, but there could be some surprises down for San Diego Con with Black Series and stuff like that. So it could be a bunch of things.
So this is a panoramic of.
Yeah, so this is a play set. This is the rescue set, and I don't know if it comes with Moff Gideon.
It does. Look, he's in the plastic.
Yeah.
It does. It's that scene where he's fighting the Death Trooper or Dark Trooper, whatever.
When he fights Moff Gideon, he gets the
inside the cell. He's got baby Grogu.
I guess that's a scene people have been clamoring for.
But it's pretty cool, for
I'm
the
glad to
vintage
see
people.
they finally read my emails.
So this is it for now. There's more stuff on the way.
And then like the fail of Reva, which good. Fire Hasbro. The Hasbro creators fire them, bring back somebody new so we can have products that we actually give a shit
Bring
about.
the G.I. Joe guys to do the Star
or
Wars.
the Ghostbuster guys, or literally any of the other Pulse people. Bring any of them, any of them over, because they're all
Power
great.
Ranger guys or
whatever. Power Ranger guys, the Transformer
I'm still
guys.
hoping that HasLab makes the friggin' jetpack, Boba Fett jetpack. That's what I really want.
Could you imagine how expensive that'd be?
So let me get this straight, Dom. You were going to bed.
I was going to sleep, and my
Check
friend
your
hit me up.
phone because you heard it ding, and your buddy sent you this text, and then you didn't sleep the rest of the night because you.
No,
were
I was up happy as shit. I was online for another hour, just going through trying to
Why were
find.
you happy? You couldn't get it. Why were you happy?
No, because
he's
I
getting
was never
leads. He was
expecting
calling
this.
people in Hong Kong. Hey man,
Nobody should
my
ever have a
connections.
phone in their room. There's no reason to have a phone in your room.
No, my cell phone on the couch. I have charging
No, you shouldn't do that.
because I have
Put
the
it-
alarm go off in the morning when I go to work.
yeah, that's my alarm. I got
I
an
alarm clock. how do you guys do that? Like my wife one day brought the cell phone in the room. I threw it right out the top floor into the middle of the street.
Why? Nobody call. I don't want to worry about calls. Nobody calls.
Well, what happened was I went to sleep and I forgot to put on silent.
Off there. Lights light up the whole fucking.
Yeah,
Why do I have
most of
blackout sheets? I know she's watching this, so she's gonna get really mad. I'm about to get a message. Why do I have blackout fucking like
You're
all?
see a shoe come across the.
Yeah, so like in the master suite, there's like it's a wall of fucking windows at the lakeside, wall that's on the street side, wall, and then there's a couple on the other side. Why do I have all those effing windows? And then I've got blackout sheets, and then another whatever blackout curtains, whatever they call it.
Because you're a vampire.
It's like a spotlight going off all the time. Like no,
I turn off alert. That's why I don't see most of like alerts and texts. I turn all my alerts.
I want to show you something really quick on the fig pen. You see the little lock
going off
on
like
the
this.
side?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
talking
the
about.
unlock.
I thought that was a toy trumpet for a minute. I was like, what are you
It's Xavier Woods trumpet for the new day.
New day rocks.
Either way, yeah, Dom, just put. You can hear the alarm from the next. You don't have to have it in the room.
No, I use it for my alarm clock too.
Well, you know what?
Use it.
Look, and the whole fact is
Why
that
do I use? You guys really want? You guys
I
want to
shut the
laugh?
phone off. I put it on silent so you don't hear any of the dings. I was closing my eyes and the ding went off, and I just said, "Who the hell is it?" Because I know that sometimes things go off. Whatever. I just picked it up, and he sent me the picture from I'm like from one of the sites. I was going to say.
Hey, if you're watching, could you bring my alarm clock down and put it outside so I can prove to these guys? Do you guys want to take a guess at what Marco's alarm clock is?
Darth Vader alarm clock.
Pretty close.
Boba Fett?
Han Solo.
Lego Stormtrooper and the Yoda Stormtrooper alarm clocks.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to take a guess at what my alarm clock
My
sounds?
kids have the Darth Vader one because they took it from me. So then I had to take the Stormtrooper one and use that one instead. Go ahead. Oh God, you're ridiculous.
That's what wakes me up.
Yeah, no, almost all the.
But you can't do it.
It gets louder and louder until I wake up.
Sleep to that.
Shut up.
Oh, dude! And by the way, those Lego alarm clocks are annoying. But yeah, I got the whole series. So like, I have one for all. I probably got 4 or 5 in the house. That's what I use.
My biggest regret though is I wanted that song to play on a loop during the cocktail hour at my wedding. I wanted people to be talking about it years later. Like they played that song for an hour over because I wasn't there. We were taking pictures during cocktail hour.
Yeah,
so heard
they complained about it.
it would have been just going on and on.
The Care Bears.
For an hour.
Care Bears.
Same song. All right.
I
I tried.
No, that was good. Where's JJ? Has anybody heard from JJ?
No, I haven't heard from JJ, but I got too many things open to.
Okay, let's
keep
go
an eye on our chat.
Tags. Do we want to do our 5 and 5 minutes with comics? Do we want to do Star Wars comics? Do we want to do rankings? Or do we want to do what else do we have?
Mad Libs is the last 3 things.
Ooh. Let's get our 5 and 5 going. Well, I want to hear everybody's opinion on it.
All right, I can do that.
And then thank you to Lewis, and we'll do Lewis. Because of Lewis, we've got the rank the. Maybe that'll give some time to rank the other stuff.
All right. Well, I got to get myself set up here so I can explain. Well, I'm pretty sure some people might know what this is, but not everybody who watches Star Wars watches the TAC Show. They might not understand.
They got rid of my landline, Wayseeker. They finally got rid of it. I now have another cell phone. My business line.
I got to move the timer though.
Was a landline up to like 2 weeks ago. No more landline. I mean, technically, it was an internet line, but it was still a regular landline phone with an answering machine attached to it. And then all of a sudden it stopped working. And I was like, why it stopped working? And they're like, we've been trying to reach you for a while here, buddy. We're not doing that anymore. You have to have a cell phone. And I'm like, I don't want another cell phone. So I now have another cell phone. So I now have a business cell phone, which is great. So I just keep it in the box. I still literally have it in the box. And it sits there in the box. And if the box starts shaking and ringing, then I answer it, the box. So there you go. Pete, are we ready?
No, we're not. I need 1 second to put, because we don't have the timer on the dark side. We have the timer on the TAC Show.
I was trying to burn.
We could do something.
I know. I had to find it while you were talking. I did find it, but now it's just uploading. So just
they just burned the pickup section saying, Why don't you go to his IG to watch pickups?
Yeah, if people want to see your pickups, they can go to Dom's IG. Do we have it?
Yeah, how do you get around not getting a cell phone? You have to have, dude. I'm probably the last person who had a landline. You can't get landlines anymore. There's no such
What are you
thing.
talking about? I still got a landline. And I still get bullshit calls because they won't let me get rid of the landline. It'll cost me more money to get rid of the landline.
Oh, because the cable company. Because I go
Funny
through
thing.
the phone company. Okay, I go through the phone company.
Yeah, no, I got the triple play, so they won't let me get rid of the goddamn.
I don't
thing.
have a landline on that. I had a landline.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I have a landline with my cable internet
Mhm.
that has never been connected. I don't even know the phone number. It's never worked. It's never. Been
I should
connected.
unplug it.
Never
My
had a phone
in-laws, my father-in-law is the only one who calls on that number. But anyway, all right, we are ready for the 5 in 5. Just to give you guys a quick rundown, we're going to talk about 5 interesting sales of Star Wars comics. They're not necessarily always have to be hot. They could be down. They could be high. They could be just high dollar amount. Just 5 things we found interesting, at least in the comic market for Star Wars, since this is the Star Wars show, for this week. So the past 7 days, we're going to go with 5 interesting sales over the last week in 5 minutes.
I've never done this before.
So
Good.
We try to keep it quick, try to give it a minute a book and not linger too long and just kind of go through it. So we are going to start our clock now. We have 5 minutes and we are talking about 5 Star Wars comics in 5 minutes. And our first book is a familiar book, Clone Wars, #1, the Dave Filoni variant, a 9.8 sold this week for $9,999. Big ticket sale.
That's beautiful.
What did it used to sell for? Do you know?
This is actually trending down. If you look at the last few sales, this thing was like 15,000
almost
back in September of last year.
Yeah.
Well,
so it's on the way down. If you look at the last few sales over the last year or so,
little $6,000 drop.
Can't get over Dom. Dom's like, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I still can't.
I mean, we've been kind of
beautiful
talking
thing
about
I've ever seen.
how these, like, I mean, when you like this one, there's a couple of variants of the Star Wars variants where the modern variants, you're like, wow, these are really good. We probably should pull the Matina to see what it's doing. But
yeah, we could do that. We got to see if there's an interesting Matina.
Yeah, I mean, to see this is kind of a trend of like a $6,000 downward trend for a lot of these.
Yeah,
things.
this was yesterday. This thing sold for on eBay. But moving on to our next book, because we got 5 minutes. You guys remember the trade paperback, the Rebels trade paperback?
The one per store. Yeah.
The one per store. Yeah. This week, though, this thing's down to selling about $25.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So this is down. Like, this is also another thing trending down where you can look. June 6th, a month ago, this was $60. So a month ago, 50-60. Now it's down to 25.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Dom asked us what we thought about this, and we said, "Yeah, we'll see it." And
I might grab one now for 25.
I
know a lot of people are getting it for 30 at their shops. They're hooked up.
Pictures. If you look at the one background, it's kind of cut out. It's a cutout line, so it's probably not even a picture. They probably took it out of the preview. The other one is somebody actually took the picture of it on top of and background. By the way, if you're gonna take pictures for eBay, use black. You can just get some black felt from your local Michaels. They're having a 50% off, 75% off sale, anyways. Take that, or probably whatever you're using it for. You should use black as a backdrop.
Well, no, we don't need to waste time giving people information on how to take better pictures for the eBay.
Always goes out 5 seconds. I'm trying to help people out here.
All right, moving on. This one is an interesting sale. Thrawn 1. One sold at auction with 19 bids yesterday for $35, which is going back to the prices of old. Like, it's been a while. This has been down for a little bit, but this recent sale from yesterday is trending up based off of sales from about a week ago, where it was only $18, $25.
Which, by the way, some of this stuff we're showing you is because they should, like this guy's coming. Other people are coming in the first.
If you look right now, there's like no raws up right now. This book, there's graded, and there's that True Believers, which is also like a $10 book.
The True Believers is a $10 book.
Yes, asking, I should say, asking price. But that's it. Now let's keep moving because we're now under 2 minutes. We got 2 left. Kanan, Last Padawan, #1. Yeah, this week was selling for $17.50, $26 at auction. 19 bids, 6 bids, whereas last week it was $40 to $50. What? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Tron's going up and this is going down. This makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, there are still sales that are of the higher value, but there are still cheap ones that are sneaking through at auction. So
probably selling for 4 times that on Whatnot. But okay, moving on.
there is that.
The second printing's better.
Well,
Who
yeah,
knows why this is
Second
happening.
printing is nice.
as much as you hate eBay, you can't blatantly lie on eBay like you can on whatnot. You can say whatever you want on
Yeah,
You
there's
have
no
time to
record.
research
There's
on
no
eBay. Do your
documentation.
research.
Yeah.
But our last book, since we were talking about it, we were talking about Mando. A lot of pre-sales for this. This is the 1 in 50. This is the Lionel Francis Yu. If I'm saying his name right.
Yep.
So this week, this has been selling for $60. Look, July 8th. Well, no, was that July 6th, July 8th? Like $60. And then yesterday, $45 for this 1 in 50. But we've told you how many copies
AOA.
stores have of this. So, I'm sorry. This is one to watch. I didn't know if the one to watch would come.
Yeah,
up.
it
This
is.
one to watch,
This is the
I
weird part.
think the price is going to be down.
Yeah, this is the weird part that's like messed up. The price is already like, it's weird because it's already dropping. Like you can get this book right now for $40.
This will probably be like $30 in a couple of weeks, just because there's so many copies. There's just so many
Do you think
copies.
they're going to do the thing where like, oh, all of a sudden there's a couple of these books somehow sold for $200 while like 5 of them sold like, you know, because if you can make your way onto the top 10 list,
This is
Like,
going to be a long-term
no matter
home.
what, and like it seems like there's been some fishy books out there. Like some books that make it are like, oh well, yeah, there was a $150 sale for this book. Yeah, but there's also 4 in the same like period of 24 hours.
Yeah,
that sold for
there
like
could be shenanigans. You do have to watch for shenanigans.
$15, $5. You know, like yeah.
But that
I
was
don't know.
5 minutes. We got through 5 books
I'll
in
tell you
5 minutes.
this, everybody who talked about that last book, I have given them the advice of sit and wait.
What about that one sale you put up there, Pete? The Vader Down. That 1 in 4.
Oh, when we were talking about it, yeah,
that
that was
was-
Vader down. That
was a good price.
Brian had a good. Brian, why did you give Astro that book? No longer friends, me and you. Just kidding.
There was that Vader down, the 1 in 4,999, the Jax cover. Yeah, one raw sold for like $500. That was a good price.
That's a very good price because it goes for like $5,000, $4,000.
When you posted that, I thought you bought it. I was like,
No, I was just asking. I was looking for books for this, but
30-year long-term hold. Yeah, right. Hey, Ryan, by the way, Great Lakes Comic-Con is next weekend, Saturday. I won't be there. Ryan, if you need to get in, though, tell me because Sean and them will be there. We can get you in. So, but I won't be there. Making sure everybody shows up to Great Lakes Comic-Con. Stop by, say hi to everybody, buy some books. And we'll give you a con report, even though I won't be there. I have to go to a friend's. Well, my uncle just died today, so I think I'm going to the funeral and I'm going to.
Sorry.
Oh,
hear that.
my condolences.
He's old. He's like 80 or 90. It's all right. He lived a long. He was the manager for the Roma Cafe when the Purple Gang was there, so he had an interesting life. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So to make it into your late
Elvis
80s, I think he.
Yeah.
I think you had a good life, man. You're gonna be okay. So,
Hey, Pete, 2 weeks you're gonna go to Terrificon?
Yeah, I'm planning to. So hopefully I can make it.
I'm going
I'll
on
be there
Saturday.
Friday.
hey, you better tell him sell it to you for $25 before that book becomes a $15 book, and that's what you tell him.
I'm gonna go on Saturday. So if you're there on Saturday,
Well, I'll still be there for Saturday, but don't know how long I'm going to stay because I'm going to be driving home from there because I'm not going to stay the Saturday night. I did book it for Friday and Saturday.
no,
but I'm only going to stay the one night. My wife's already. One night away is enough.
When you get
I got one free night. Woo.
there you go. Gamble.
90s. I think he was 9. Was he 91? Whatever. You're fucking old as shit. I mean, your days are numbered at that point, right? Anyways.
So we have the rankings and we have Mad Libs.
Thank you for all the condolences, but you guys, you don't have to. We're okay. We're okay. That was a cool. I will tell you this. He did work at a place in the Royal Cafe. You can look it up. They got the over management, but it was really cool when we went there because like my dad worked there too. Like all my uncles worked there, all my aunts worked there, everybody worked there, and it was fun because you'd go in and they take you to the room and you'd sit around and like it's like you know how you go into some houses and they got the Pope and Jesus on the wall and all that shit. There they have like the purple, like the Bensteins are on the wall, like in these big ass frames and shit in this upper room. And then you just sit there and like, we didn't know because they didn't take us to real restaurants. We'd go there a lot. We didn't know that there was even like menus growing up. Cause like you go there and they bring out all this good stuff. Like great. Like a lot of veal, like veal limon. Oh man, they used to have this great veal platter there. Anyways, Great place.
Hey, Marco, while we're waiting for Pete, I just thought I'd let you know that I was thinking about you last night during dinner.
What'd you eat?
Ruby Tuesdays. They have a salad bar.
Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever.
I cannot eat a salad bar anymore without thinking of Marco.
I'm saving you from getting what I
still eat them. I just think of you when I'm doing it.
Oh, you're gonna get salmonella, bro. Like you're putting life in your hands.
Yeah.
Who knows what else? Maybe you're not out there. I mean, all right, Pete's back.
Sorry, I realized I got to do the last 2 segments. It's like I'm not gonna have a pee break.
That's always where all the salmonella breaks out are in the salad bar in the lettuce too. It's always
you talk about salad bars again.
Hey, he said he ate it at Ruby. They don't have Ruby Tuesdays
Ruby Tuesdays last night.
I didn't see if they have a Ruby Tuesday.
There's nothing wrong with a salad bar.
I'm out.
Salad
So
bar's
what
good.
is the Ruby Tuesdays real quickly? It's a salad bar, and what else do they? What's their
watermelon salad? It's perfect with feta cheese.
I don't know. It's kind of a general menu: steak,
And balsamic
What, a
vinegar.
Ruby Tuesdays?
burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a burger kind of like place.
Yeah.
A little bit like, yeah.
I mean, it's not top notch by any means, but you know,
Oh, but
Applebee's kind of
Chili's
level.
we went there after the movie.
For some reason,
They
chili
open late
their
usually.
ribs and their like queso dip, which those things don't match usually, I guess, but whatever. And then Applebee's is known for ripping off everybody else's stuff, like the blooming onion and the riblets, and then whatever else they have there. I don't know what else they have there. So it's like probably that, right? It's probably like that. Probably like
Yeah, it's a little Applebee's ish, but burgers are a little more interesting.
that.
A little more
Burgers
focused.
are good. The
Wait,
onion
you
rings are
can't
good.
say ooh Ruby Tuesdays and then go I like mayo and white bread. Get out of here. Come on.
Onion rings.
Well, what are we running next?
What were we? Oh, we did 5 and 5. Oh, ranking. Well, let's rank the
You want
shows.
to do ranking?
Yeah.
Dude, on an impulse, I had my wife shave the sides of my
He just
head.
got over
so
being sick.
I got to
Joe.
figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow when I go to work because
He got over being sick and then goes to a Ruby Tuesday salad bar, which, by the way,
I'm a glutton for
Ruby Tuesday just
punishment.
sounds like it's a bunch of old people, anyways, eating there. And then, on top of that
Yeah,
salad
they
bar,
had some cool drinks.
You know, it's funny you say that because we
was a
went
bunch of
after the
people,
movie.
Huh?
We went after the movie after we went and saw the movie.
Yeah, but
And
what time was it?
normally it's just me and my son that goes to see these movies. But my son had an extra ticket because my brother was going to go and then he couldn't go. So my wife went, and we went into Ruby Tuesdays. And my wife's very finical. She's kind of like Marco in a way. She goes into this place, and her nose wrinkles like smells like old people in here.
Nice. I love your wife.
What
Well,
time did you go? Was like
Get
4:30
Get him
after
out
the
of
movie?
there. Go. Get him out. Don't go there. Go ahead, Pete.
I'm trying to figure out what time it was because it could have been like early bird special time.
Yeah,
for
that
the
place
old-
probably
It was probably about 8 o'clock.
after 6:30. 6:30 it closes. That's done.
All right. Well, let's
got
get our
that.
rankings up.
Soups of the day was broccoli and cheese, New England clam chowder, in some form of a noodle and chicken, and then beef barley.
New England clam chowder. Would that be the red or the white?
Manhattan's red.
I know. I'm doing the
Jedi, was
Ace
it right?
Ventura thing.
Was that right?
What?
What were the
Yeah,
soups?
Manhattan's red. New England.
New England is white, right?
Yes.
Or am I got
Yeah.
it? Okay.
New England clam
Anyway.
chowder was home.
We're doing Lewis's list +1. I added 1 to Lewis's list. That's how we got to 18. Because I did see 1 on that other list that I felt like, hey, we should probably put on our list. So I did take 1 for their list.
I mean, yeah, he just got sick, just got over being sick, and then he's like, "Yeah, let's go there." Hey, can I ask you a question?
Because he's immune. He's like Superman now. He's got
Now
super
he is.
immunity after you get over
Oh,
that.
my COVID.
Please tell me there's some old woman that picked an olive or something up with her hands and ate it in front of you, then said, good, and then went and got the
I didn't
pickle.
see that. I mean, you never know what happens
But
before
you know it happened.
before
But
get
you know
there.
it happened. But you know it happened.
Yeah.
All right.
She picked up the olive, smelled it, and then put it back. Is what she did.
What happens at the salad bar stays at the salad bar.
Exactly.
So gross. So gross. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Let's get over. Oh,
Yeah.
we're done. We're done. Tell your wife she's a saint, by the way. Please do.
All right. Well,
How is this a ship? This isn't a ship.
No, it's vehicles. It's not ships. It's
Oh, he did
vehicles.
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 see it.
This is a vehicle list. This is why
I
it's
thought you said
different
ship.
from that other site.
I thought Lewis said ships.
Well, Lewis, this is Lewis's list.
All right.
+1.
The AT-AT. Where's it
Well,
going?
if you're gonna go down the list, it just came up alphabetical, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Roundabout.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Because
No, it didn't, but-
Jay.
It didn't load right. Well, I mean, it loaded and then they get mixed up. But anyway, just do it.
AT-AT.
That's an AT-AT to me.
AT-AT.
I always knew it as an AT-AT. I never had an AT-AT.
Transport.
My cousin had the
I had
AT-AT, so my parents were like,
AT-AT.
you don't need one. Your cousin has one.
Yeah, dude,
So-
the AT-AT is awesome.
I know.
How many
I
people
got to
had
play with it when I went to my cousin's
how many
house.
people
but
who
not
had
at home.
how many people? The first thing you did with this was you had Chewbacca somehow break into it, take it over, and then he had an AT-AT instead of an ATST.
So, I mean, it's definitely an iconic vehicle, but it's the most impractical vehicle I've ever seen.
What do you mean?
It's just not practical.
He kind of makes sense with that. First off, it does. Yeah. No, the legs are crickety. It takes forever.
Well, because you can go on uneven ground when you have legs.
You've got just this big, junky thing.
I had the motorized one.
If it was a tank track, you would be like tip over. Like you can't go on all terrain. You can go on all terrains when you can walk.
Luke took it down with a piece of string and just wrapping the legs up.
Well, he did. Well, he also had some help from Dak.
Yeah.
Let's not shortchange Dak's part in that.
All right.
He was one and done.
Steady, Dak.
Who's giving that a 2? Papa, come on. A 2?
Yeah,
Seriously?
I don't have the I don't have the chat up here. Oh, we got a lot of 5s. Well,
got a lot of
okay.
2s. God,
wow.
no, I don't. Okay, it's gonna be one of those. Rankings. All right,
Joe,
I'm gonna
there's
prepare
5.
myself.
I'm telling guys, we have 18
Yeah.
vehicles, only 10
I'm saying
spots.
slap this thing at 10, and it'll be
A
lucky
lot of
to
these are
stay
going to
there.
get cut.
I don't. Yeah,
So it's fine to put it at 5. It doesn't matter. If we put it at 5, it won't matter because there's a lot.
there's a lot
that
of
can fill
2s,
in.
man. I'm looking at.
There's a lot of 5s. I think we got to go 5. There's a lot of 5s.
There's a 2, 2, 5,
There's
5,
3
5.
2s.
I know there's a lot
Another
of
2, another
6
5.
for AJ. 6, 7. What's going on, Justin? I don't know. Yeah.
I think we got to go 5 because with the 6s
5.
and 7s, there's a
Right.
few 2s,
I don't
but
think
there's
it's
like
gonna
4 or
last, but
5
yeah.
5s.
No, yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I like it as a toy, and it is iconic.
It is iconic. Yeah, you're right. But
We'll just. I think for now, again, we're gonna re-rack because we have 18.
The Ghost, actually, dope ship, cool backstory with Kanan and Hera. Plus, I think that's where they created baby Carrie and Hera.
second fastest ship in the galaxy, maybe. I don't know.
And the gun and the cannon guns are in the right place. It also has got a drop attachment for one of the coolest sub ships. I mean, when you think of Ghost, you got to think of the little Sabine ship that's in it too, right?
But it's not a good looking ship. It's boring to look at.
What are you talking about?
It's not exciting. It's not really iconic.
No, it looks
It's
like a
hadn't been in
chip.
all the
Like,
movies.
it's just like a little. It's a diamond.
I think
shape.
7. I go 7.
Or it's
Well, I
not
mean,
a
if
good
you've
cool
watched
looking ship.
Rebels-
It's not.
If you've watched Rebels, and especially if you've read, it's not a what's the novel, Rising Stars or whatever.
Yeah, no, not Rising
I mean, it's
Stars.
like
Jedi.
this
everyone
image
that
makes
sees
it
this
look
ship is
cooler
highly
than it
impressed
does.
with its speed and maneuverability.
Yeah, like this thing is built. This ship is actually built to be a spaceship that you can flee and destroy things, like, and transport people. It like has every capability you would want in a ship.
I'm not saying it's not practical. I'm just saying it's
It's not
not
sexy.
that cool
You're saying
looking.
it's not sexy.
It's not sexy, man.
All right, 6, 7, 7, 4, 11.
There's an
Joe
11.
got it right. Wayseeker's got it right. Everybody
Yeah,
else
I think
is
they
garbage.
got
But hey, let's put it. Oh, BK, stop double seving. 7, 8. Hey, Papa Henry.
I say 7.
It probably should go an 8, to be honest with you, if we're averaging it out. Oh, Jeffrey's got a 4. Oh, we're getting some more 4s.
There's a bunch of 4s.
Oh, we're moving back up. I think it's going into 6 now.
Let's go 6. I'll fine. Let's just go 6.
Okay.
Let's just go 6.
Yeah, I mean, they're ships. They're not sexy. They're ships. Thank you, Mojo.
No, well, I
Yeah,
mean,
the
just
Winter Falcon's
it doesn't
sexy as hell.
look fun. Like this isn't. You saw this in a store. That's not the one you're gonna grab because it looks like a
Yeah.
goddamn.
Now that's an awesome Clone Wars show.
It is, but like highly ineffective. And
Again, yeah, same as the AT-AT, in my
wish they
opinion.
had
Same
the
as the
toy.
AT-AT. These
It's just
Walker
a space
things are
thing.
just not. They're not practical.
But it's really cool though.
what could this go up walls? This could go up walls. Okay.
Yes.
Get it? All right.
Yeah, it did go up
Wall
walls.
climber.
Yeah, but
Because,
but when you're going up walls, the problem with this is like, and it differs. Once again, I'm thinking about
practical application on the battlefield. Once again, why I like the Ghost so much. This thing with the big tank gun in the front, and then you can, like, the undersize is all exposed at all times. And the guns, even if it's, unless you're in the front turret guns, your right and left side is completely exposed. Your main blaster cannon, which is your most powerful thing, is very ineffective because it only goes right to left. You can't actually go up or down really with it. And it's not, it doesn't have enough range to be that long of a.
Well, it can probably aim up a little bit, but down, you're right. It's limited in aiming down.
Enough payload to be that long of a, I'm talking barrel. Like it just.
Yeah, you know what? I think
patience,
10.
Derek. Patience. We're only on the third one.
Derek, you got it.
I think 10. What do you think?
I still think it's kind of fun, but yeah, you're right. I mean,
toy-wise, it's pretty cool.
80,000 covers. Yeah, it does have a lower center of gravity, 15. Put it in 10 for right now. It looks like this one's going to take a beating, but
yeah, it's probably going to take a beating.
Oh, speaking. Well, what did he just say, Pete? What did the guy just say in chat? Where is he?
The Grievous.
Derek,
wheel.
Derek, what's going on, my man? Good to see you.
Derek D wants the Grievous wheel.
Well, guess what? The very next thing is. I gotta say though, like, kind of a badass vehicle, right? Like,
yeah, because they took it from GI Joe.
GI Joe. I was about to say GI Joe. Cobra.
But GI Joe's had, weren't they blades? They were blades.
Yeah, they were blades.
Yeah,
blades.
And it had the DeLorean up and down.
And I think I had the Cobra. I had it.
I have it.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah, it had like the shielding kind of thing.
Together, two parts together, and then it had the door that opened. All right. But the Grievous
meant
wheel,
for like Tomax and Zaymod, or am I misremembering?
The Crimson.
I remember who was using that thing.
Yeah, it was kind of. It was fun.
Still, the Grievous wheel.
Yeah, he did nail it. Papa,
if you gave me,
guys, we're gonna do the bike.
If you gave me 3 days.
9. Wow, the bike's not getting a lot of love.
All right. Wait. What do you got, Jedi?
I was just gonna say it's not getting love from me either, because if you gave me 3 days and said, Jedi, I need you to think of as many Star Wars vehicles as you can, I would have left this one off the list.
Dude, trash. Don't. Yeah, they did steal the Thunder design. Well, I mean, like, this guy Derek just walks into the chat and goes, "Grievous, where's the Grievous vehicle?" And like, so I mean, maybe
Star Wars for everybody.
8, like 12, 9, 8. I think we're gonna get a 8 or 9 out of this.
Yeah, but Derek might have asked that question thinking there's no way in hell these guys have
I gotta have this exactly.
He was trying to
in
stump
this
us.
list.
Thank Lewis for this list. So Lewis, once again, big shout out, Lou. Let's go number 9 with it. Put it at 9.
Is it
right
9?
now.
Yeah. Does it? It's so.
Right now it's 9. I mean, it could be bumped. Remember, we have like 18. So
yeah, we do have 18. So not everybody's making this.
Grievous wheel. Okay. All right. Next up, guys. Next up. Oh, the Imperial Shuttle.
Imperial Shuttle. I thought this thing was cool.
Yeah.
As a kid, like, I thought this was a cool design. The wings folding up.
I had this too.
I didn't. That's another reason why I think I like it a lot more. I didn't get it.
I had an Emperor. I had the guards. I just didn't have this. Man.
I think
it's
4.
It's a fun design. I like the front of it. It's still.
Yeah.
I like
an
it.
Imperial school bus.
I mean,
it's not like a
4, but I mean, there's one. My number 1 is probably still on the list.
Well, I'm not saying this is.
There's apparently there are so many of these Imperial shuttles that the Imperials can't even keep track of them, because every time they're trying to sneak into some place and give some fake code, they're always in one of these things, and they're always like, it's just another shuttle. I don't know the difference between any of them, so let it pass. I don't know.
Man,
these things,
so
there's like a billion of them.
I think it's iconic too, but man, they're giving it to it. Jeff's giving it a 3. We got a 3, 2 4s, and then
really, you guys.
Then like 7.
You guys, obviously, we got Star Wars fans and the viewers. They know what ships are coming up. You gotta know, and you're still.
Yeah, I know, but no. But don't do that, because then they'll just keep renting everything trash.
No,
but they've got it.
I'm cranky, man. I can only breathe out of one side of my nose.
Just go off of what we have here. I think for me, I would at least put this in at 4. I think I'd put this ahead of the AT.
Yeah.
I would put it. I still think Ghost is ranked too low. I think the chat's got it probably around 6. I never loved
the design of the Ghosts. Like, I like the team, I like the crew, I like everything, but their ship, I just never loved the Ghost.
Oh, I love the Ghost. I think the Ghost is awesome. All right, put it. It does look though like we're gonna get a 7 out of this.
7?
Yeah.
Nerd.
All right. Fine by me. We still got
Yeah,
plenty more to go.
Alert.
Keep
Okay.
it rolling.
8, 6, 6, 3.
No,
well,
I hear
8.
you. There was a lot of 9s I saw in there. A couple of 3s and 4s.
Yeah, 7.
That's
All
fine.
right.
Space shuttle.
We average it
6,
down.
9,
It's
6,
it's whoever I don't know who in the first chat said this is iconic. This is you see the ship, you know it's
Hey,
Star
right,
Wars.
I kind of had it at a 3 though. So, the Jedi fighter.
Well, there's a couple of versions of this, but I went with this one.
Isn't it, I mean, doesn't this remind you of a shitty paper airplane?
That's Obi-Wan's?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is Obi's.
Well, it's just in general. We're not doing specific.
Yeah, we're not doing
people are-
specific, but that's why I
we'd
went
have
with
like
Yeah,
15
okay.
Star Destroyers. You know what I mean?
it. Yeah, because they have
Um,
the other version that looks a little bit like a cross between a TIE fighter and this.
I always thought
is
this
this
is
the
like
one that can't go? It can't go to light speed, or can't go light speed without the ring.
Without the helper.
ring. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
This
Well,
was,
it was
you know,
olden times.
also too. Didn't this remind you of like the shitty kid that came in with the origami fucking paper airplane? It was like, this is
Yeah,
so
it
sweet.
does have a paper
Yeah.
airplane feel.
Get out of here with this.
This
Nonsense.
is Michael Scott. He can't beat Stanford.
Ghost Raider.
How about 8?
Yeah. 7, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
I might go 9. I might bump the Grievous wheel up. I might rather have the Grievous wheel
Really?
over this lawn dart.
Yeah, this is a bad one. 12, 11, 14.
Shit, I might even have the weird
9,
fighter walker might be cooler than
Well,
this ship.
All right, bring the Grievous up to 8 and then put it on 9.
Grievous goes up to 8, put this down to 9. None of these are going to be here, but I don't.
Yeah, these all might get bumped eventually,
Let's
but
put
for
it at
now,
8 at this point. Put it at 8 at this point. Okay, do that. Fine.
no. I think because, like I said, I think the Grievous wheel is better.
Okay.
Neither is probably going to make it, but I still think it's better.
Number 1.
1.
Millennium
Kudo.
1.
Not even.
Well, we all know what ship I think should be number 1, but it's not going to be number
Matter.
1.
It's not as good as this ship. This is the greatest ship. Toys great.
Most
Everything.
iconic ship ever. Millennium Falcon.
1.
I still say 2.
Well,
I
nobody
say
cares
2.
what you say.
Listen,
I'm
'cause
just
I have
saying.
the ship
I
in my
mean, I
mind.
get it. Don't get me wrong. I got nothing
No,
against
nobody.
the
No,
Millennium
no.
Falcon.
I'm going to not get you wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I know that. This is number 1 with a bang.
Yeah. The chat is agreeing. The chat's throwing ones like crazy. It's raining
Yeah,
ones over there.
I figured you guys would say 1, but
Oh,
I'll tell you,
Wave
there's
Seeker,
another
no.
ship.
Falcon 2. Wave Seeker
I
says
like better.
2.
That's all I'm saying.
1.5.
We might have to keep a track of how many ones we get here. Oh my God. 1,
1.5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.5. It can't be 1.5. Imperial.
I don't know. It was just a flying poker ship.
AOA. Dude, seriously?
It's not 5. It's 2.
It's 1. Naboo fighter plane.
Well, this is the one I added. This was not on Lewis's list. I added it partly because of
Mando.
well, it was a
Mando.
Naboo fighter, but it's
That
also
guy.
Mando's new ship. So
Yes, there's 2. I think it was dumb both times.
even so, I thought it deserved to be on the list.
Razor Crest is a better ship for Mando, anyways.
You know what? Put it on 10.
We'll see what
I
you
like
guys
it
think.
better than the Jedi fighter still.
Yeah, I think this is I like it. This is probably 8. To be honest, right
Yeah,
now.
maybe better than Grievous's wheel.
Yeah.
And
It's
everybody
probably-
gets bumped.
Probably 8.
Again, I don't like this ship. It still might not make the
Hey,
10.
you might not be right. Dom might be right on. There's a 2. Hey, wait
2.
a minute. Hey, don't. Yeah, okay. Oh no, I thought somebody blocked. Don't block him. You can give a 2 to that garbage. 11, 11, 11. Outside
Hey,
the top
everybody's got
10,
an opinion.
12, 7, 9, 8, 10. Jeff 10.
For now,
8,
I think personally,
11.
I think it's 8. But
Well, they're trashing it, dude. There's
I
no
know.
way.
I'm just saying. I'm just making my case for it,
Yeah.
which I
Oh,
think is
yeah.
better than the Grievous wheel. It's better
The
than
wheel
the Jedi
Go
fighter.
nowhere. Okay. All right. All
It
right.
does
Put
go
it.
nowhere.
Get rid of it. Naboo's gone.
All right, so Naboo doesn't even make the board.
Neither does this. Get the fuck
Pod
out of
racer.
here.
Oh, these things are
Naboo doesn't make it. This
hot
doesn't
trash.
make it. Hot trash.
Yeah.
I don't like them at all. The
Cobb
whole
Van't
thing
made it
doesn't
look
make
really-
sense. So wait,
Cobb
you
Van't
got
made it look
engines
really
up
sexy.
there, but I'm just gonna be dragged like a chariot?
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of
What?
them have the engines in the back. Some of them have them in the side. Pod Racer is 18.
And Cop
And how
Van
do you
Man looks
control
sexy.
it with those
The,
cords?
45th. Okay. Pod Racer. Wait. Pod Racer's trash. 18. All right. Okay.
Also,
15.
the Howard Cosell announcers did not do this segment any favors.
I
This is
didn't
Howard
mind it.
Cosell bringing you the
You
live.
didn't mind that?
No.
You didn't mind the fact that in a galaxy far, far away, somehow these aliens sound like one specific announcer on Earth.
We send
That didn't
stuff up
bother
into space
you?
all the time. Maybe it fell through a black hole, hit a hyperspace lane, dropped off there, and they were like, "Wow,
God, that's every time." And
It's a movie.
I saw that dumbass movie 4 times the first day it came out. 4 times. And I had to watch that scene, and I got pissed off every time.
Nostalgia problems are not my problems. Like I didn't see it 4 times. That's a you problem.
I'm
That's
not
not
big.
a
Mike, well, I'm
problem.
only speaking for me.
You problem because you overdid it. That's like the person that says like, "Oh, I don't like
I
strawberries."
had to camp
anymore."
out. Hey,
Why don't
I
you like
camped out for
strawberries
2 because I
anymore?
said, you know what? If I'm spending the night outside a goddamn movie theater, I'm buying 4 fucking tickets.
That is, once again, you did something that doesn't make any sense, and therefore you create like here. You know, we all are old enough to have somebody who drank some booze and they don't drink anymore. And why they don't drink anymore? They drank too much and they puked it out of their nose. That ain't the booze's fault. The booze tastes fine. You know what I mean? Everybody likes a little Bacardi in your pina coladas or a little bit of bourbon in your old fashions. That ain't their fault. Whose fault is it? It's you. You.
No,
puked
I
it out of
didn't
your
make
nose.
Howard Cosell
You-
a goddamn
guys-
2-headed space monster.
All right, wait. We gotta keep going.
Oh,
Where are we going on this? All right. Oh, Razor Crest. Unfortunately, I really like the ship. I like the design. I like everything about it. I thought it was super cool. Then they blew it up and never brought it back like a bunch of a-holes.
yeah, they did blow it up. That's
But
unfortunate.
they made it iconic
I like
for
the
the
design of it.
first Star Wars television show. It was number 4.
Dom loves describing adjectives. Like loves them. Like loves them. 5? 4?
4.
I think it's better than the Addict. I don't think it's a great design.
There's
but it's
no way it's better than the Ghost.
Yes, I like this better than the Ghost. I think this is a better design. This is
I
a better
do.
ship design to me.
It's an old Clone Wars carrying ship. So basically,
Yeah,
it's,
the Ghost design is just boring to me. It's like I looked at the Lego set. I wouldn't even want to. It's expensive as shit, so I can't
Yeah.
afford it. But
Well,
I
I
don't
got
even want
the
to
Razor
build the
Crest.
Ghost. I want to
the
build the
Razor
Razor
over here.
Crest.
Jeff, Jeffrey, that is not the vodka's fault. That's the you fault. All right, love you, brother.
yeah, I think
All
4.
right.
Definitely 4.
4, 7, 10. Well, 8.
Oh, any of you ever inhale vodka by accident? Oh, man, that shit hurts.
Yes, it
Not
does.
by accident. 4.
Well, it's good.
3.
Somebody made me laugh as I was taking a shot, and you laugh and
Dude, there's no way I can average this
Well-
out. Holy crap.
then you just leave it in my hands, and I'll put it at 4. Like I said,
No, you're not gonna put in 4.
Papa tells me it's beautiful.
It's gonna
4.
end up at 6 anyway.
That guy D's
Yeah, I think
3.
I think
Well,
it's
that's
6.
I'm just picking the ones that support my argument.
Oh no, I went through them all. It's
I
at about a 6 or a 7. So if it's at a 6 or a 7, that means you have to move up at Tat and Ghost, or you move down.
Well, where does it go? Just tell me where it's going. 6 or 7. You can't tell
Put
me
it at
it's 6  or 7
Put it at 7. Put it at 7. Then you can move all the rest because we're
because
gonna move this.
you like the Ghost better.
No, I mean it's 6.5. It's at 6.5. So where are you going to put it?
Where are you getting
I would put it at
6.5
5.
from?
Put it at 5.
Oh, well, that was a 5. 6,
6.
7, 6, 5.
We're still higher. There's only one that's lower than 6.
9.
Wait, I'm going reverse.
10, 4, 3, 4,
Yes,
9.
all of those are lower than 6.
6,
So there's only
8.
one that's been higher than 6. So where do you
8.
get 6.5?
There's 3 that are higher than a 6.
Yes,
The rest
and
of them
how
are
many are
all lower
lower
than-
than a 6?
The rest of them are lower than 6. 10, 7, 8. What? I don't know what you're
I
arguing
see
here.
2 5s. I see 2 4s. 3 4s. I see a 3.
7, 10, 8, 9, 10, 9. What are you? What are we arguing about? 6.
I'm arguing
7,
over the 4, the 4,
5.
and the
1,
3.
4. There's 3 10s in this fucker. 1, 4, 3. What are we doing here? There's like a bunch of 9s, 8s, and stuff. Yes, those are bigger than 4s.
Not a bunch. You keep saying a bunch. You're highlighting the same 3 people.
I went through the whole
Can we?
thing. Here,
So
I'll go
let's
And I
through
can
that
see the
nothing-
same chat the weekend.
Yeah, I'm starting back up here where they said Who started it first? Razor Quest 4, 7, 10, 8, 6, 4, 9, 4, 3.
There's 3 4s.
Okay, but in there's an 8.
Hey, can I
there's
make a
three-
motion?
An 8 and
A 9.
1. There's only 1
10,
1 9.
a 9.
You have 3 4s, and I
Wait.
said 4. That's
But
5
there's an
4
8.
4s.
But there's in there for your 3 4s. There's also a 9, 2 9s, a 10, and an 8.
Yeah, but that doesn't make
No,
any sense.
we have no
You have 3 4s.
10, another 10, 4.
average.
9.
Now do your math. Bring out your
What's the
fingers
average
and
of a
toes
10?
and average
What's the
that
average
out.
of 4 and 10. 1, 2, 4. What's between 4 and 10? What numbers between 4 and 10, guys?
Can I offer a non-mathematical solution here?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Put it at 5, leave Ghost at 6, and move that at to number 7 and bump everything else
No,
down.
we're not
I don't know why
re-racking
that
the
at
math,
is sitting at
'cause-
7 or at 5.
Yeah, 6 or 7 is about average. I can do the math if you want. No, I think you're right. So it's 6.5 is what I said.
7. My argument over that was there were more that I felt I could see were below that would make it lean more towards the 6 than the 7.
It's
But
telling
you chose.
It's telling you.
Yes, the chat is telling me exactly what I just said. I said the
6.5,
same
that's what I
exact thing.
said. I did say
Except
6.5.
you were leaning towards your favorite, which is the
No,
Ghost, as opposed
I
to
feel you, Dom.
The
I
razor
feel you.
blade.
100%.
What
I
is
feel you.
between 6 and 7? 6.5. I go with 6.5. Where do you want to put us? Do you want to move it
I
up
think
to
this would be a good time for my head break. I'm going to go stretch.
Right. Do you want to move
No, this is your decision.
us to
Jedi
move
decides.
5 or 6 up, or do you want us to
Jedi
move
decides.
10 and 7? Jedi.
I already told you what I would do, but
Right.
I
No,
think
we're not
I
moving
got,
the at though.
I got squadoosh.
You see,
Cool.
Pete, you're
All right,
telling
I would
me
put
no, we're not going to do anything that anybody says.
I would
See,
put
I knew I could
the,
have Dom because Dom can't be fair. Dom wants it at 4.
I would put the Razor
Dom
Crest.
biased.
Yeah, I'm trying to
That's
tell
why
you
they
what to
asked
do
Dom.
then. I would put the Razor Crest at 6, bump everything else down, and here's why. The Razor Crest is more recognizable. It's probably a more popular ship. But if somebody handed me, hey, you got the option of having the Ghost or the Razor Crest, I'm taking the Ghost every time because it is a more functional ship.
I know.
It is.
I have the Razor Crest as a toy. So there you go.
Just put it in 6 because you refused to listen to the chat. You
I
refused-
listened to Jedi.
Listen to the chat.
You were just waiting, dude. They were the chat has added it up for you. The chat is added it up for you, and he refuses. He still
I
refuses.
did no math whatsoever in my.
All he wanted to do was put in 6.
Thank you.
Everybody know that. Look, Pete. All Pete wants to do is put AOA. This is the guy you're going to use as example. He said that the Millennium Falcon was 9. This guy. That's who you got on your side.
All right.
Know whose table you're eating with.
Okay.
Okay, next up.
2.
14. 14. Now you're getting it now. 14.
2. It would be number 1. But
Now,
Millennium Falcon's
Pete's
it.
giving you
2.
a 3. Now Pete's giving you 3. So look what
I don't know why Pete's saying
trying to help
2. I
follow
say
the
2.
Razor Crest.
I'm
Now
saying
you're
3 because I'm telling you my opinion. I still
Number
think
2.
Millennium Falcon
I
is
say
2.
2.
number 2.
2.
That's not debatable. It's 2.
Without the Millennium
Slave One.
Falcon, that's number 1.
Slave 1, Boba Fett's starship is number 2.
Slave 1.
No, it's gonna be number 3.
It's not
2.
Pete, you can't just keep oh wow.
Come on. Dos. Saudi,
Hey.
come on, please.
Hey, look, 6.3.
Nah. Yo, thank you. 1, it should be.
Wait,
8.
where's AOA's?
Yeah, where's
AOA
AOA?
says 8.
Yeah, 8.
Uh,
That's whose side you're on.
Yo.
You and Dom. This is the guy. This is the guy.
2.
You used
2.
him as an example. You didn't use math or facts or the chat. You used him. Oh shoot.
Wait, to be fair, we didn't use math when we did the Ghost either. So we want to go back? We can go back there too.
Oh
We
no.
can do our math.
We're not doing this. We're not putting it in 4.
No,
Oh
it's
my-
not 4. I told you where it is. It's 3.
We're not putting 3.
And Millennium Falcon is 2.
2.
We didn't get to number 1 yet.
Oh no.
Look at me. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
We're gonna have to put it
To
at
be
3.
fair, this is a very impractical design, and it is not a cool looking ship. It's a unique looking ship.
is that a cool looking ship?
Hey, put
No, it doesn't
3.
make sense.
The
Even as a
chat's
kid,
got
I'm
it
like,
in 3.
which
Put
way
it
does
in
it
3.
fly? Like, wait, they get in this way, but then it flies this
Three.
way.
But
They
see,
only,
when it goes up,
we only recently found out how it works.
yes.
Think about that.
Okay.
Put three. Put in three.
We only just found out in the Boba Fett show that the goddamn whole
No, actually,
thing
Mandalorian.
turns.
It was the Mandalorian.
Oh, that's right. It was the Mandalorian
Mandalorian.
episode that we saw the whole thing twist.
Put in three.
All right, three.
Unlike you, Pete, I let the chat speak. JJ,
I let the chat speak.
Hey, JJ,
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
please tell these people they're wrong.
But
They're wrong.
Thank you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my! All the comments just disappeared.
my number 2 ship's probably not even going to be on this list, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to the end before I scold.
They're not all ships, remember.
Republic
Vehicles.
gunship. Republic gunship, which
Oof.
I mean that's just cannon fodder, right?
That is, they held all the
It
clones.
is,
man. It
it's
was good.
unique looking though.
It is a neat looking ship.
The only Republic gunship that was cool was the old Gindie cartoon where the gunship took on Grievous.
Yeah.
That was
You're
the
right,
best
yeah.
part.
Oh,
Other
the
than
one,
that,
you know, like a shark where you pay like the hot tomahawk.
yeah. Everything else it just kind of like got shot out of the sky.
Just transport. No, yeah, it kind of
It's
is.
guns. It's a gunship.
It's supposed to be a gunship, but it had the weakest guns ever on it.
Well, I still think I might put it above the wheel.
14, 11, 12, 16. You might, but it does not look like the chat.
Oh,
is.
I'm saying I put it on 9 on this list, but it's still not going to make the 10 by the time
No,
we're
it's
done.
not even making the list.
But for now, I'm just doing in practical terms of what's in front of me. Even though I know what's coming, I still would put it right after the Imperial shuttle for now.
This is the difference between me and Pete. I will. If you guys say it's 3, I'll let it go. But Pete will just make up some word salad to get
I
going.
didn't make up shit.
Yes, you did.
did
14,
not.
11, 10, 13, 16, 16, 11, 9 or 10 so far. So put it out of the top. Get rid of it. Why do I keep hitting that?
Yep,
Get rid of the
because
Republic.
you just
Get rid of
highlighting things. Is Ryan agreeing with me, but nope,
One
there, put it off
person.
the board.
What?
That's
I
fine.
flipped that. That's one person agree with you. There's 20 comments. One person agree with
There's
Pete.
not 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, it's 15, not 20. Sorry.
Exactly.
Okay. Though you found 1 out of 15
You-
comments.
There's 25%. You're 25% off.
Oh, good Lord. All right. Next up is the crawler. Actually,
Oh, God.
Huh?
I didn't expect to see this one.
You
Yeah.
didn't take the sand crawl. I told you they're not all.
Crawler's better than Grievous. It's got to be 9, right? At least.
Why? It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything, but it is still. You see
Awesomely
it, you know what it is.
iconic. It
It's
does.
iconic.
It
That
crawls-
is-
It's a giant
where I'm-
moving
that's where I'm
junkyard.
making
No,
money.
it's a moving town. It literally is a moving.
I know you guys are tired of me saying this by now, but it is probably more maneuverable, sturdier than an AT-AT.
Yeah. Fair.
I know, you don't
Fair.
like that.
And
It's
it's like a
much
whole,
sturdier.
it's like a
The
whole
ground.
city. It's like a moving city.
It's a moving city. Did you? What is it? Mortal. What is that? The one? What's that movie that had all the moving the mobile cities? They were driving around.
Oh yeah.
I don't think anybody watched.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
yeah.
I've seen it.
I was talking about the movie. I remember that movie.
Yeah.
Mechanica.
Mortal Instruments.
Was it Mechanica?
might have
Mechanica,
been.
something like that.
Yeah, something instruments. I think you're right.
I think it was the Mortal Instruments.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that a show? I thought that was a show you made me watch.
There were books. -7.
-7.
Steve Horn, my man.
Did you send Horn the link in case he wants to hop on for?
I
a
will-
I concur with -7.
Wait for him. It's past his bedtime, but we will be doing Mad Libs after this. -7. Steve, get out of the chat, Steve. Not allowed in the chat anymore. Okay, out. -7.
I still think I put this at 9 on this
Gypsy
list.
Okay, I'll take a
Personally.
9. 18. You're out too. What's this 18? No 18s.
They know we have 18, so they're throwing it off the board. I still think it's better than Grievous's
Hey,
reel
what's up,
because it's
Grievous?
iconic. That's all.
I mean,
It's
a
not
50
practical.
Hey, I'll tell you this. It is right now 50-50. Either the people are with Steve Horn or they're with 10. 10. So, I don't even think we have the land speeder on this, do we? We better.
We do.
Oh, good Lord.
No. I know what you're talking about. Yes. No, not that one. I'm sorry. I confused it with something else.
Flip a coin. Somebody got a coin. Flip a coin.
For what?
For what?
For 10. If it goes on 10 or not, because the chat's split.
Oh,
I say it goes 9 and pushes the wheel down to 10. Personally, but.
Yeah, but we got -7. And
so I got a coin. What do you want me to do?
Heads. If it's heads, it's going on 10 spot. If it's not, it's done. I know I can see that. What is it?
Heads.
Heads.
All right, it's 10 spots.
Heads.
Good.
Oh shit! Now I dropped it on the floor.
What is it now?
Is the speeder bike?
Wait, where was I putting that? I don't even remember why I was
10.
flipping the
Put in
coin.
10.
10.
10. Okay. Oh, over the Jedi ship. Yeah, that Jedi ship sucks.
That ship sucks.
I played a whole video game with that Jedi ship.
It still sucks.
And that was a whole video game.
Looks like a paper airplane. Leave it off the board.
All right, speeder bikes.
When you said land speeder, I thought of the speeder bike. That's why I said it's on the list, but no.
Derek's got the speeder bike at 5.
Tough one.
It was a cool scene. It was a cool
I say
segment of the
7.
movie.
I can't put anything higher than 5 that an Ewok can drive.
Well, the chat's at 4 and 5s on this so far. So, let's
Yeah.
see
What about the jousting speed bikes from the cartoon?
yeah, right. It's fucking worse with what's his name on it. Oh my god.
I think I'm with Jade. I probably would say 7, but the chat's much higher. So
Yeah, much higher. Well, there's also we still
There's
have
a couple
filled out
8s and
more
9s.
stuff in the trash away than we've kept there.
You gonna rank it higher than the Razor Crest? Is that the Razor Crest is 6?
Yeah. Hey, it's
That's
technically
harsh.
0.5.
well, I think about it just in terms of my nostalgia. That's how I'm looking at this. Like
Yeah, I guess. But
when I think about it, what I think is Star Wars ships. This is
also,
not
they don't seem like a
vehicle.
very effective vehicle in the fact that, like, basically they lost to the Ewok.
That's not at 9. There's like I
What
would
are you
wish
talking about? They used it.
Yes,
They
I
used
wish
it when they
that's
stole
not-
Grogu.
Yeah.
speeder. What's the difference between 9 and 4-ish? Yeah, I don't know. How
Please tell me, Pete. Please tell me you have the Vespas on here. Please. Tell me.
No, God, no.
Vespa's number
All right.
1.
Again, this is Lewis's list, apart from the Naboo fighter, which didn't make the board that I added.
This is gonna be so bad. What if we move the AT-AT up to 4? We moved up Ranger Crest and Ghost, and we put it in the 7th spot. 6.
All right, fine. I don't give a shit.
No, 6.5. Like the Ghost, Razor Crest, and this has all got pretty much.
They're all
the
going to
same.
move again anyway, but
Okay.
okay, we will do that. Where am I putting it?
Put
7?
move the Ghost up, put it at 7. Yep.
7. That's all I need to hear. There we go. Fine. Everybody's moving, though. We still got more ships.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. What does it say? Rancor, maybe? Probably?
No.
No?
That's a creature. I'm not going to make them a vehicle.
Oh.
This was this hot trash. I said, sorry, Lewis. This does not belong on this list.
Oh, these things work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Negative infinity. Is that a number?
No. I bet you we're going to see a lot of 18s pop up, though. Here goes the 18s.
Yeah,
Except
this
for
is where
AOA,
I-
he'll list it 4.
This is what I meant when I said it earlier in the show. I was like, oof. This
Yeah,
is
this
the
is
one I
garbage,
would not have made my list, Lewis.
Yeah. Well, Horde starts something because now it's a negative 20 from the Nerd Alert. We got ST Trash. It's very good. Yeah, I think they should too. Mojo, I think you should too.
We got
Off
10,
the
we got
list.
19, we got 18, we got
Come on, you
18.
don't have that at 10. There's no way it's a 10. 32, 18, Easy Trash, F5.
I think we've seen enough.
All right, yeah, it's off the board.
Yeah.
No
It's
18
off the board.
SP.
So now
which
this
was,
is actually a very interesting one because I didn't think about this till now. Because some of them are like you got the Executioner. I mean, you got the
yeah,
Crimea.
these are not named ships.
So like there's some big badass Star Destroyers.
Star Destroyer, to me, is 3.
What is 3 now? I can't see.
Slave
Slave
one.
1.
Or-
Slave 1. Okay.
I think the Star Destroyer. I'm just talking about as far as iconic ships in my mind. I think of
It's the
Star
first ship we
Wars.
see in the original in New Hope.
This is number 3. The Millennium
after-
Falcon is still 2. This is 3.
This might be 10.
Actually, the Corvette's the first ship you see. Right? Or
Mhm.
anyway.
This might be 2.
Which I did not put in this. There's no.
You know what? I'm going to tell you this: move Slave 1 to 4 and put that 3.
That's what I'm. In my personal
Yeah.
thing, that's what it would be
We'll just-
3. Everything else would shift down 1.
That guy, relax, guys. Stop asking ships. We got 18 ships to go through.
We only got 2 more though.
2. There's a lot of people putting this at 2.
Yeah, put the
We can put it at 2, and like I said, I think things will shift. But
yeah.
What about
We don't have to
Super
shift
Star
yet.
Destroyer?
I didn't.
I
put
think
the
it all
super.
qualifies under Star Destroyer.
Yeah, I didn't put super because then it was
1 or 2. Ooh, this is tough.
I think people are forgetting one. Well, I won't get ahead
Let's
because I don't
finish
even know if it's on the
No,
list.
some people in the chat mentioned it already. Well, the next one's going to be interesting because of how you're going to try to link this together. Put it 2.
I'll put it at 2 for now because that's open.
So TIE Fighter. There's many
all?
different. It's got to be all of them, which is weird.
Yes,
because,
yes, I did not separate
Fighters really
Vaders.
suck.
TIE Fighters. Oh, there they are.
There, what is?
The naked
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
They didn't show up last week. They didn't show up last week.
No,
I would think
I
TIE
felt,
Fighter.
I felt left out.
They're
I felt
following me.
disappointed.
If it's all of them, TIE Fighters got to be 3, right? I mean,
Yeah,
Includes Vaders. Yeah, we could.
this would go for
and
me.
the TIE Bombers. And
Yeah, the
yeah,
TIE
was it-
Bombers.
It goes
was it
just
TIE
after the
what was
Star
the,
Destroyer.
Is it Defenders? What were the Thrawn ones?
The
TIE Defenders. Yeah.
TIE Defenders. Yep, the 3-pronged TIE Defenders. Yep.
Yeah, so Sandcrawler now leaves.
So that would put in 3. It does look like a 3. It looks like we're gonna get a 3. I mean, yes, a 3 because it includes Vaders. Yep. All right, 4, 3. Yeah, it's gonna average out because there's some 2s.
We got one
Gonna
ship
have to
left.
move anyways. It's gonna move a lot of stuff down anyways, isn't it? Okay. We've got one left. Can anybody guess what the last ship is?
It's number 1
There's
for me.
X-wing.
It's 2. It's an X-wing. Yeah.
It's number 1 for
Actually,
me.
I actually might argue that the X-wing might not even be 2. Okay.
Why?
Put
This
X-wing.
to me is iconic Star Wars ship. The
All
design
right, you know what?
is unique.
you know what?
Not a
put
good
this-
start. It's not a good ship
Put
though.
this 2, drop everything down, and put the Slave 1 to 5.
I don't know. The argument somebody just made that the Star Destroyer is where was this? Somebody put a good argument there. We see the Star Destroyer, Dusty, relative of our man Jedi. You see at the beginning of 4, 5, and 6.
But yeah, I think I'm with Pete as far as like iconic goes, like when people build like a replica, life-size replica Star Wars ship, they build like X-wings.
They're building
Yeah.
X-wings.
It's easy to build an X-wing compared
Yeah,
to
because building a goddamn poker chip that has a couple of bits sticking off of it isn't that cool
And
looking.
guess
I
what?
love the
Hey,
Millennium Falcon. Don't get me
Has
wrong.
labs.
That's number
Hey,
2.
Look at this.
you can argue all
It's
you want.
number 1.
No, there's as many ones were for the Millennium Falcon. There is 2s for
Well, yeah, I
This
think
is number
I
1.
think
It's not
Pete, if
fun.
you're right, if you're just looking at area, ship aesthetics, but when you consider the story that goes with the ship, the Millennium Falcon is an easy number 1, I think,
Why?
Because the chat has spoken.
because of the story
I'm
that
not.
goes with it.
Forget the chat for a second. I'm talking to Jedi. Jedi said the story. The story has nothing to do with the chat. So
Yeah,
tell
okay.
me the story of why the Millennium
Oh,
Falcon has
it's
more of a
just
story than the X-wing.
How it's just because it's been in. I mean, how it's been flown by so many of the characters. The story of how it got its temperamental
3?
nav computer.
Mhm.
It's been flown by Lando, Han, and Rey.
Lando, Han, Ray.
Somebody else, actually,
Yeah, but
I'm just
still,
saying the
you know.
backbone of the rebellion was based off of the X-wing. As
No,
much
this
as you
Leia
call
flew-
Luke the
Leia
peg
flew-
hanger,
Leia
the
flew
peg
for a little
hanger,
bit.
peg warmer,
I'm
he
out.
flew an
Leia flew-
X-wing.
no, I'm out. Leia and Luke flew for a little bit because they did.
There's
And
only-
in the
to
newer
me-
series of trilogies, Poe Dameron flew what? I'm sorry, he was an X-wing,
Yeah, but not the same X-wing.
but there were still
Well,
X-wings.
who made this list? Who made this list, by the way?
Lewis.
That we're
Lewis, thank you,
Lewis. Thanks, Lewis, for including. But I have
I'm
to. I
just
have
saying,
to pick.
to me, in
I have
my
to
mind,
pick at Lewis
the
on
X-wing
one
is
thing.
the
Not K2SO. It's the other one.
recognizable
To me, there's
Star
only
Wars ship
one
in my
other.
head.
There's only one other vehicle that could challenge
did.
the Millennium Falcon, and it's not on the list, and that's the Death Star.
Well, that's a planet.
That's not. I see it as a space station. That's a
It's
ship.
not. That, no,
No.
it is a
Well,
it maneuvers.
Yeah, no,
it
technically,
travels.
it travels. It's a movie, so.
But that's okay. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, he's saying it's.
It's
hey,
hard, maybe you
listen,
don't consider that.
guys, don't criticize the list that a fan.
All
gave.
right, Chewie. Okay,
I'm not.
Four
I'm
people
not. I'm
flew.
grateful.
No,
He thought of.
I know.
Lewis
Don't
thought of
forget
stuff I wouldn't have
Porkins.
thought of.
Porkins flew an X-wing. Hello,
Porkins.
Nasty flew an X-wing, or whatever the hell his actual name was, but it was
I
actually
think
Hello
X-Wings
Nasty, that
too,
alien in the
personally,
new trilogy.
above the Star
You
Destroyer.
An X-wing.
you ask, they give you answers, then you criticize the answers. Like we can't do that. So
What are
it
you
will be
talking about?
two. Yep, 2.
What What do you mean I asked? I asked what? And
You
criticized
asked
the answer.
what was all the background story, and they named it. They kept naming more people, more stories.
They named one more person that I didn't name.
There was Flight of the Falcon. Well, Leia did too. There's Flight of the Falcon.
The Millennium Falcon was really
Don't give me
responsible for
fucking
the
legend stories.
It's not
The
legend.
Millennium Falcon was responsible
Okay,
for the
IDW was
destruction of
God,
both Death
oh,
Stars.
Fucking getting Crimson Empire and shit.
Hey,
No.
hey, Luke's third son, Cad, fucking flew it.
Don't give me that shit. Don't give me some Dark Horse bullshit. No.
No.
On
Flight of the Falcon
celluloid.
is an on-running story in IDW, so it's canon, current canon.
Hey, it flew the Kessel Run.
Anyway, but seriously, where
Flew the
did we
Kessel
put that?
Run in 12 parsecs, less than 12 parsecs.
I moved
No,
everything.
I didn't. I wasn't looking at the chat because I was too busy
It was
making
a
my
lot.
points.
I think
Where did
X-Wing
they
is
put it?
2, TIE Fighter is 3, and then you can put Star Destroyer at 4. That's me, but that's
And the Slave 1 5.
Everybody, if I can get this to go.
Yeah, that's why. How are we? We're getting back to back hammered by Russian prostitutes.
yeah.
Man, what are you gonna do?
Oh, you already got it.
It's 2. Yeah. So, but then can we wait before we do that? We're really gonna have the speeder bike above the Imperial shuttle. This is a trash ass theory. I don't know.
This is I mean,
It's a hard list.
kudos to the idea. This is not an easy topic. I mean,
Yes, thank you, Lewis. This was good. Hey, by the way, feel free if you guys have lists you want us to do, or if you guys want to do another, like if you guys are upset that you didn't have something on this list,
Yeah,
go ahead.
put no new star. There's no like first order ships. There's no.
Yeah, make another list, send it to us. We'll get it up there
when
with
you make that list, make sure you include. Oh God, I can't think of the name of it. Bad Batch's ship. How is that not on this list?
Yeah, we didn't have the Bad Badger ship. We didn't have.
That's a badass ship.
Cat Bane
No,
ship.
also the Justifier.
He gave us
the
18
Justifier.
12. We could have gone on forever.
The
Yeah. That's what I'm
Punisher
saying.
1.
You know, kudos
Punishing one.
for getting the list that he did, because
Hound's Tooth.
narrowing it down was probably a hard thing to do.
All the
What are you
ships.
talking about? Pants that you want to buy for your next suit? The Houndstooth?
No,
The
the Houndstooth,
Gabardine?
that's
No, I know. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Snow Speeder. I know. Snow Speeder,
Speeder.
Land Speeder. We didn't include it. We didn't do an ATST. We didn't have an
Yeah,
ATST. on.
It should not be that high.
What about the bigger
I mean, I
Badass
only put it
TO.
there because again, iconic. It's Star Wars. That's how I.
Yeah.
approach
What about
this list.
Yoda's egg ship? That's hilarious.
Ship.
Good call, AOA. That's a good one.
I approach
That's
this
the
list
Afro
that
ship.
if I saw it, I knew what it was.
All right, that's the list.
Or if you gave this to a person on the street, you showed them an AT, they would know what it was. You go to a person on the street, you show them the Ghost, they're gonna go, Battlestar Galactica.
No, you're absolutely right, and that's true.
But this is a Star Wars show.
But I was pulling in more than just popularity. But yeah, you're right.
It's not about popularity in my mind. Like I said, it's just for me. I was just going off of it makes me think.
Thank you once
Star
again,
Wars
Lewis. Thank you for the
It
list.
makes
By
me
the way,
think
if
Star
you
Wars.
send us a list, try to keep it 15 or under, right? Try to keep it 15
Yes.
and under. If you do. Okay, guys? Appreciate it. Love everybody. Love the chat. One more thing we need to chat for. We still got over 50 people in the chat. We are going to do Star Wars ad libs.
Mad Libs or Nerd Libs.
Nerd libs, whatever you want to call it. Do we have an intro for this?
We
Spotify,
do.
Bargain Comics. What?
We do. Ready? Even though it's
Hey.
not only on the TAC Show, it's on the Star Wars show too.
All right. So here we go. Here we go. Mad Libs, Star Wars Mad Libs.
What story do we want to do?
I don't know. What's our options here?
Next on our list, the only one we've done for Star Wars is I believe we did the Power of the Force. We have the alternate version, opposite, The Power of the Dark Side by Emperor Palpatine is the next story. Or we can do Watto's Junk Shop. We've got Star Wars Family Tree. Piloting a Pod Racer by Young Anakin Skywalker. No, we're skipping that one. Escape to Naboo. Nope, I don't want to do like Padme. Boba Fett's Guide to Bounty Hunting. We could do that.
Yeah,
Do that. There it is. We don't even
You
have
want
to
to
do
do
it.
it? All right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I got to get the banners up so I can find the right one. Hopefully, we have everything we need. The first thing we need for our story here is part of the body.
Yeah, send us the list.
All right, so Marco, you're in charge of keeping an eye on the chat to get our suggestions in here
Of
because I
the
gotta
body.
keep track of everything else.
Okay, guys, part of the body. We need a part of the body. Tell us in the chat. Part of the body. And if you're going to do something, please try to keep it.
Yeah, keep
Clean.
it
Keep it clean.
clinical.
Yeah,
Clinical.
clinical. Yep. Part of the body. Pre or post Sarlacc. Okay. Yoda taint.
How does
Yoda
the chat
taint.
feel about belly button?
Yoda taint. Head. Okay. Yoda taint. And so we're going to put a taint. And
Wait, is that what we're going with? Taint?
Well, we got to pink toenail. Oh, JJ's back. Pink toenail.
Belly button.
Yoda.
Nobody in the chat likes belly button.
I'm not reading the story, so I don't know how it will play, but taint still
Head.
makes me
We
giggle.
got 2 votes for head. And we've got a Yoda taint and a chin. Pelvis. I think
I think
Fortunately,
Yoda perineum fits because it's Star Wars related.
well, it was Yoda taint also, but which one would you like? Skull. We're getting a lot of heads and skulls. Put in head. Just put head.
Head.
All right. Yeah, that's what got it. Head. Okay.
All right. Up next, I'm going to need. We're going to need 2 of these, so we'll just do 2 for 1 because we need back-to-back adjectives.
Chaz.
An adjective, a descriptive word for a noun.
Descriptive word for a noun. Any suggestions, anybody?
Like if you're talking about a foot, like a smelly foot, a big foot. A word to describe a noun.
Waiting. Can't go wrong with head. Okay.
No, you can't.
Uh-huh.
Repeat that for my wife.
Scary.
Moist.
Zing!
Gee.
Ooh,
Scruffy.
I like
Moist.
Scruffy. I'm putting Scruffy in.
Okay. We got
We still need
moist.
another one though.
Moist and Harry right now are leading it, unless we get something else.
Blusterous.
But I like Scruffy because it's from Star Wars.
Yes.
Lustrous. Lustrous. I know people hate moist.
What?
And moist.
Yeah, the word moist.
Ditterty? Ditterty?
I don't mind it though.
Is dittery a word? Is
Dirty,
I can't even
Dirty.
pronounce it.
not
Is it
Nat spelling,
dirty?
but I could use it.
Oh, dirty. Okay.
Dirty.
well, whatever. My bad. Let's use this. Let's use.
Blusterous.
I guess.
So I guess what? So you got scruffy blusterous. 2 words.
Well, they don't go together. There's more words between.
All right. What's next?
Give me one sec. We're going to need a verb. Hold on, let me bring it up. But we're going to need a verb, just one, for now.
For examples of verbs.
Action word. Give me an action word. Ran, shot,
Jumped.
jumped. Yeah, an action word.
Tickled.
Tickles.
There you go.
Tickled Yoda's taint.
Oh,
Punched. That's
Yeah,
a good one.
punched.
we're gonna have a triple coming up next, so we're gonna have to take 3.
Busted. Blast. Blast. We're gonna have to take 3. So we got punch.
No, for right now, just one verb. But the next thing we will need 3.
Flailing.
Belched.
Belch. Belch is good. I like belch.
Belch.
Farted. Farted or belched? What are we looking at? Belch.
I think it's you guys.
Belch. We'll do belch. We'll keep farted or.
All right. Next up, we're gonna need 3 of these. The next 3, we're gonna need nouns. Just things. 3 things.
Ruptured. That's kind
So
of good.
3 nouns. Well, actually, we're gonna need more than that, but we'll take 3 for now.
3 nouns, guys.
Singular nouns, because the next thing is gonna be a plural.
Plural nouns.
So,
Okay.
a ship, a
This is
lightsaber,
where Joe's taint plays a
taint, toenail.
Sith. Jedi.
toenail. Okay, toenail will work. Sith.
Toenail, I'll throw it in there. What the hell?
Pizza.
X-Wing.
Oh, X-wing.
X-Wing?
Sit and then throw Sith in there.
X-Wing, then Sith. Okay. I also need next, then,
Padawan.
I believe I already told you, but we're going to need a plural noun. So something that's more than one thing.
Tauntauns.
And then we're going to need one more after that. We're going to need a plural noun and then a regular noun. So you guys can keep shooting out regular
would have been
nouns.
awesome for a noun. Do we need?
You know what? We can use codpiece for the.
Yeah, use codpiece for the next one.
The singular, but we need a plural one still.
I like Jedi's tauntauns.
Tauntauns? I can do that.
Tauntauns. Like
Tauntaun it is. All right, so that means I next need the last name. Oh, let's see. I don't even know if I have this one. I might have to type this one in. Oh, no, it exists. I did get ready. Last name of a celebrity.
Cruise.
Hold on, let's see what we got. There's got to be some celebrity that's got a hilarious last name. It's the funniest last name of a celebrity we have.
Keanu Reeves.
Doesn't even be
Well, Reeves isn't funny, though. You would have come up with a funny one then. So we need a celebrity's last name.
I can't think of any.
We only have
Most
after
of
the
them
last
change
name,
their names is the thing.
we have 6 left. Ooh, Watiti.
Goulet.
What
You said Goulet.
Yeah.
Robert Goulet.
Goulet's kind of good.
Ooh, Goulet. I like Goulet.
All right.
Robert Goulet. All right, we have 6 left. We're going to need a plural. Well, I'm going to put this up because we need a plural part of the body, and then we're going to need a singular part of the body. So you guys can just do both right now. But the first one is a plural.
Singular is taint. You're putting taint in singular.
Taint. All right, then singular, I'll put taint.
All we need is a plural part, guys.
Phalanges.
Okay.
Phalanges? Phalanges is nice.
Pubes.
Thumbs, pubes, balls, pubes. I think he said pubes, not pubes.
Well, we can't do balls now. Oh, yeah, we do need plural. That's the one we do need.
Balls. Which one do you want?
Balls?
Best difference.
That's
Testicle.
only one, though. Just because it ends in an S. You only have one vast deference.
There's only one of those. Yeah.
Unless you have 2 penises.
All right, we got 2 votes for testicles and 2 votes for pubes. So I guess you can use either one of those. Your choice. Surprise us.
Testicles or pubes?
Yes.
All right. I will surprise you. Okay. Well, the next thing, you know what? I'm going to go out of order just to make this easier because it goes 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So we need 2 of each. So we're going to start with 2 adjectives, descriptive words for nouns. So, like,
Smelly.
again, a smelly foot, a big toe.
Gargantuan.
Infected.
2 adjectives.
Infected.
We're done with the urethras for now.
Kind of good though. Sloppy.
Sloppy. I like sloppy. We need 2. I'm going to put sloppy.
All right.
Notorious.
Yeah, we can use notorious. It's fine.
Notorious.
Cumbersome. Ass face.
Uncomfortable.
Itchy.
Are we still going, or am I done with notorious?
Yeah, bloody. Yeah.
Bloody. Itchy.
Whatever you want to go. Your choice.
I don't care. Well, you'd give me one. Just say one out.
Bloody's fine. Do bloody. Let's go to the last one.
Because I started to read the story a little bit. I don't want to influence it too much.
Okay. Next.
And now for our last thing, we're going to need 2 of these as well. That's why I did it this way, because they were out of order. But we need 2 plural nouns. Could be whatever you want, but plural.
Bulbuses.
Lightsabers, ships, bounty hunters, vast deferens.
Well, he said he did have vast deferences in there.
But that was only one, so I'd have to do vast deferences.
Yes, I think you should do vast deferences.
Snot rockets.
Feats.
Bulbuses.
Yeah. Snot rockets, so I could do snot rockets.
I think
You
you
what?
do. Well, yeah, I think
Well,
you
give
should
me one because I need 2.
Okay, I think you should do both vast deferences and Ewoks.
All right, vast
Ewoks.
deferences and Ewoks.
Gungans.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I got.
feet.
And we're done. We have it
Put
ready.
that feet.
Excuse me.
All right.
We have it done. So, all right, now I got to read this goddamn
Please do.
atrocity.
Please
Boba Fett's Guide to Bounty Hunting. It was Luke Skywalker's destiny to follow in his father's headsteps. And the same can be said for the scruffy bounty hunter Boba Fett.
Ooh.
To be a bounty hunter, one must live by a very few blusterous rules. 1. Always be ready to belch at the slightest sound of trouble.
Well,
Have your jet toenail ready on your back and your spaceship ready to take off at a moment's X-wing. You never know when you'll have to pursue a runaway Sith.
boo.
Don't ask too many tauntauns. You don't want to anger a boss like Jabba the Codpiece or Darth Goulet. Play it safe. Keep your pubes open and your taint shut.
That's good advice.
Stay healthy and get a sloppy night's sleep every night.
Yeah.
Eat your green vast deferences and get some bloody exercise every day.
Here.
That way, you'll always be ready for an Ewoks the universe throws at you. For any Ewoks the universe throws at you. I'm sorry. The
That's
Ewoks,
all right.
the universe is apparently going to throw Ewoks at you. Damn. That
Jabba
was
right?
that was something.
Yeah.
We start off
Jabba
pretty
Codpiece was the
yeah,
highlight.
the keep your pubes open and your taint shut.
Yeah, that was good when we got to there. The
That was
early
top
opening,
piece,
we
good.
kind of had the wrong angle, I think, with some
Even
of our
the Ewoks
choices.
at the end finished off. That's
Yeah,
pretty
with the
good.
blusterous rules and the
I
belt
chuckled
at
at
the
the
slightest
Jabba.
sign was okay, but
I chuckled at the Jabba Codpiece. I thought that
yeah, the
was
Jabba
good.
Codpiece and Darth Goulet wasn't bad.
Goulet.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there it goes. We'll do another try next week. So remember it this week. Get all your words and your adjectives and your verbs ready for next week. We'll do probably another one because we got some stuff to do.
Yeah, I got a whole book here. We got plenty to do. We
Anybody
can do
else
the Avengers ones on the TAC Show if you want.
Yeah. Does anybody else have anything to add?
Yeah, the X-wing is the best ship in the Star Wars universe.
Millennium Falcon, Kessel Run, all day, every day.
I like again. That's number 2.
That's all I got, really.
No, nothing else, guys. All right. Well, then make sure that you check out all of this stuff on the channel. We got the TAC Show coming up Wednesday where we have the Action Hero Tier List Part 3 with a whole new slew.
We'll probably review Thor and Love and Thunder there.
Yeah, we'll talk Thor, Love, and Thunder.
Yeah.
And
I
because
actually,
Go ahead, Chad.
I may try to jump in on that because I see a lot of hate for Love and Thunder, and I may have to try and counter some of that.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
hey, I'm fine. You want to hop on, Jedi? You're welcome.
It's either a lot of haters, a lot of just man.
Yeah.
I don't see a
well,
lot
we'll
of
see.
hate.
We'll see where we get to.
A
I don't
lot of
know.
haters are the
I wanna
ones that
bury
are-
the lead on my thoughts on it.
BSing their, well, whatever. We'll go over it later.
Hey,
But
and
also-
just real quick, after a long hiatus, mostly my fault, because I got sick. Ruben and I are still planning on recording Wednesday for a Saturday drop of episode, I don't know, 5, 6 of Between Two Forces.
Well,
For
then you
Saturday.
better record it before you hop on the TAC Show with us because
Oh yeah, that's true.
it's the
One.
same day.
Yeah, darn it. Yeah,
Keep that in mind.
We'll work something out.
But it's also your guys' fault for giving me shit about Wesley Snipes that we now have a 6th entry the next 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
What are
So
you talking
Wesley
about?
has been added to this week's list.
Yeah.
And I
Hi.
added another contender for the final week because I didn't want an odd number. So
Passenger 57 for the win.
we'll see.
Always bet on
We
black.
will see what happens on Wednesday for the TAC Show. Tomorrow I got Hidden Gems. Tuesday I got Chasing Ghosts. Thursday, I'll announce the winner for the Dollar Bin Digging prize. So if you guys didn't enter for a free book, go watch Thursday's
thanks.
Dollar Bin Digging video. It's very easy how you enter, and get your name in, and I'll give you some free comic books. We still have free Star Wars comic books to give away, so we got to think of something to do with those on here as well, because Joe's Doolin gave us some books to give away, and I haven't given them all away yet.
Nice.
We do need to give those books away, as well as get back to trivia. I think Jedi still has some trivia to get us rounded out and out of here, because I have some entries for, at least I have a prize package for that. That would be
I was looking back issues is we actually had the outline ready to go. That's on me. That's not even on Eric.
It's okay. We'll do we do the trivia next week.
I think summertime we can only do one. I mean, I got to be realistic with my schedule. I think trying to get it out bi-weekly is just too tough. I think once a month is probably more.
What's once a month?
For back issues.
Oh, mailing out the packages.
No, the show back issues.
The back issues.
The back issues. Yeah, you guys got to get back on that too, because
well, I mean, it's like, summertime.
You have to tell me. I filmed 2 shows before we did this one. Now I got to go edit them sons of bitches so I can get them out the next 2 days.
I'll blame it all on me, not Eric. Eric's on top of it. So
I know, but you'll get those out. Well, you can worry about it for the week after, because we have back issues for next week if these guys film. So you guys got yourself 2 weeks to get ready for the next one.
That's in between 2 ferns.
Yeah, exactly. And with that all said, make sure you're checking it out. Like you said, we try to have something out every day. We will probably clip out some things here and there, like the top, the 5 and 5. So you might see the 5 and 5 drop somewhere later in the week. So if you've already seen it, well, watch it again. But with that, we will see you guys next week.